Test, 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 test. Does the mic work? Test, 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 test. Does the mic work? Test, 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 test. Oh, it's echoing now. Perfect. There, that should be better. Maybe. Perhaps. I'm just doing a little mic check before the stream because it's been a while. They can hear some staticky things, right? Nah, sounds good now. If anything's wrong with anything, just let me know in the chat, I guess. Let's see how it goes. Hello, stream. I've returned to test sound. Sorry, it's taking a bit because sound. Okay, but that sounds because it's not coming through the Discord, or not at the correct volume, rather. Be right back. Gonna start soon. Test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, turn that off, and... Okay, so that's fine here, and now we just have to see if it works on Discord. On the sound and the pretty pictures, and we are live. And turn off myself on the stream after some minor sound difficulties that still haven't been resolved, but you know, that's just what happens after a long break. Nothing works anymore. You know, you didn't fiddle with any settings and nothing works regardless. That's how it goes. Yeah, season 4, week 1. A new start, new beginning. A new season, which will go on for however long it goes on. And in the finale of season 3, we rammed Interpoint Station into a moon-sized space station belonging to Anton Industries, and we got damaged quite heavily, and we had to take a bit of a break to repair and restore the station, as it were. Repair work is nearly finished. We're just missing some key components, and we have located them on the junkyard planet that is Trestin 4, where a scrupulous pirate warband called the Junkers reside. That is their home base, so we'll have to try and get past them in order to get these parts. To make matters worse, this week our printers are not up and running yet, and that means that in order to fight inside a mech, everybody will have to build their own, which we did. For those of you lancing at home who are not who don't know about the concept of the week we're doing this week, we're doing random frames this week. Everybody rolled a random chassis, 3 random traits, 1 random core power, and then everybody had 1 reroll available. So none of these frames are standard, as it were. And we'll get right into it. Dialga, how has the cobbling together been going, and what monstrosity have you managed to acquire here?
Yeah, so Dialga, constantly tired, hasn't really worked towards getting his mech until maybe a few days ago, and so he literally cobbled together whatever he could find. A lot of the wires don't work, which is why he has a weak computer. It is very big and bulky, so it's hard to move. I have heavy frame, and then finally, I didn't really think of how this works, but also people can teleport to me because I am also a safe harbor.
It's just somewhere in there in the scrap there's a part that does that, I guess.
Yeah.
What can you do? Perfect. Happy with it? Excited for it, or?
I'm kind of playing a discount Blackbeard. Never played a Blackbeard, so that's exciting.
That's fair. So you're a size 2 Blackbeard, nevertheless. Installed a Segmet on your mech, and you have a nanocarbon as well as a chain axe.
Yeah. I'm a very safe, in quotations, harbor.
The unsafest harbor. But you got the hyperspec fuel injector, one of the better core powers, definitely. So, yeah. Sure, nothing can go wrong. And Stuntman, what have you managed to cobble together?
So Stuntman, in the ensuing chaos that needed desperately to get a mech up and running again, found what he thought was more or less intact Sherman frame with what he thought at the time was solid core laser system. Unfortunately, his lack of engineering knowledge means he accidentally attached one of the Gorgon heads instead of the gun.
Oh no!
So his has the frame trait Gaze, which just means he can take 2 reactions. Because he really wanted to be able to get in quick and easy, because his favorite systems are the jump jet systems, he just found the legs of a swallowtail and just sort of like reinforced them a little, bolted a little bit more on, just attached them, called it a day, booted up the OS, and discovered someone had put in a Goblin's OS system in. Immediately tried to get anyone else to take the mech. Literally anyone. No one would take it.
No one wanted it. Oh no.
No.
So now you're lobbing around a Sherman chassis with filled to the brim with horror stack.
Yes.
Oh, well.
He also stared at the Gorgon's head too long, and now he sees in code for some reason, so he now has a far better system skill than he ever recalls, and it's scaring him because the computers keep whispering in his dreams.
You are indeed the party's hacker. You got a reactive code Gaze, Metafold Maze, and Maze from the Minotaur. So you can just stun people, I guess. And you took Hacker 3, right?
Yep.
Perfect. And for weapons, you have a flamethrower, a shotgun, and charge blade. It's pretty good.
Yep.
All right. Infidel, what have you
Hey.
managed to put together?
Well, for someone who cobbles stuff together on the regular, this is sort of like this is therapy. This is some good bonding time with their self. But they put together Sunzi with Carapace adaptation, Warp Shield, and Insulated with the prophetic interjection from the Swallowtail. So, and running a bunch of rifles. So it's a Sunzi shaped Swallowtail with some good support in there.
Yeah, it's a lot of defensive things, right? Warp shielding from the Saladin. I think you have insulated, so you're immune to the flamethrower of Stuntman, which might come in handy at some point.
Apologies in advance if I hit you.
Impossible. Yeah. And it's rifles and prototype. You roll prototype weapons, right? 6 plus 2, 8 charges. That's a lot of charges.
Yep.
Let's put those in real quick. And Palkia, what have you put together? I feel that your mech is the scariest of the bunch.
Yeah. Palkia missed out on the last 2 missions against Anton Industries and has gotten very antsy in the break. So he threw together kind of a weird souped up monstrosity of a swallowtail, just full of knives and grenades, and he also so I have Hunter Mind Deployer, and I also got some Lich parts in there for Soul Vessel. And I've also got Hyperspec Fuel Injector to just, go fast and kill everything.
Yeah. The odds of getting Hyperspec Fuel Injector twice in one team.
Yeah.
Managed. And yeah, you're fast Swallowtail, a lot of knives. And Mind Layer lets you lay 2, right? Oh no, 3. 3 even. Oh no. Just shank someone.
Throwing knives and throwing mines everywhere.
Throw mines, yeah. And I think you equipped only mines and presentations or something like that, right? Oh yeah, I got the hex charges, blink charges, and mesmer charges.
Yep.
Perfect. You'll have to see it. I see that this team is well equipped for whatever will face them here. But we have got more stuff to help you out. We've got some reserves this week. Like every week, really. And they look a little like this. And Dialga. Which reserve would you like to go for?
Yeah, so like I said, Dialga is really bad at time management. And so, like, literally last minute, he's going to rush to find whatever he can. So I'm going to go for the mystery choice.
The mystery choice, okay.
Yeah. And I was going to use Get Somewhere Quick. Does that make sense?
Yep, definitely. 22, 33, yep. Let's see if you get it.
Let's see.
14, we'll do it. You get the mystery choice. Roll me a D33, please.
Okay.
21. Also, I'm hearing a slight echo of myself from somebody, but I don't know who. 3, 10, 14, 17. That's season 3. Sorry to find the right week. 8, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Alright, 21. We are in season 3, week 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Roll me a D9, please.
Okay.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, you got it! You are a getaway driver. Once per scene during your turn, when you move or boost, you may take an adjacent character your size or smaller with you. Place them adjacent to the end of each movement. You got it. All right. So
Alright.
now you're not only the
Oh,
safe
God.
harbor, you're also the getaway driver.
What's that?
Perfect.
Oh, it doesn't say teleport, so
Nope. All right,
Sad
that's your
face.
reserve, Dialga. Hope you're happy with it. And Stuntman.
So Stuntman, desperately trying to put some revisions on this, hears about a dealer of exotic parts and components, and basically tries to convince this person that they really want to sell to me because I'm a celebrity here. Did you know? Did you see any of my movies back on Earth? Have you seen any of them? I could do you a sponsorship if you please. Just give me whatever's in the mystery box.
Surely.
And so I would like to do a charm.
And what are you going for? Are you going for the mystery choice
I'm
or
mystery choice, yes.
the mystery
'cause-
choice? Perfect.
Yes, the mystery choice. 'Cause he's not sure what this person is selling him, but he needs
I
something.
I see.
Yes.
All right.
The
Yeah, that
voices
works.
won't shut up until he gets it. As my character does have the background of celebrity, do I get one accuracy from this?
This is a backwater junk heap landfill used by SATCOM, so I don't think the chances are high that anybody here has heard of you.
Darn. I'll let me get you in with my manager. So charm. Bonus of 2. Submit. Oof.
All right, 11 does it. You too can roll me a D33, please.
Whoops.
Almost. Slash roll 1D33.
Wait, what is it?
Slash roll 1D33.
1d33. Okay.
23.
So,
All right. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What? 21 was heist week. Okay, I can do that. 22, 23. Oh, 23 didn't have 23 didn't have reserves, so using 24. Give me a D7.
I thought I was about to laugh if you were like, there was nothing.
There's nothing here. No, that's too harsh.
I opened the container and it's just empty.
What this peddler is selling you is the largest wrecking ball you've ever seen in your life. It is so large that it will be able to create a localized earthquake that affects the entire scene. You got the concussive treatment reserve, which was one of the Osmosis Jones reserves where we were inside the human body. So don't worry about the flavor text. Once per team, once per mission, as a protocol, you may force every character, allied, hostile, and yourself, to make a hull or agility save. Every character's choice. Your allies make the save at +1 accuracy, since they are warned. On a failure, a character is knocked prone.
All right.
It's your reserve. Write it down somewhere, because I will not go look for these anymore after we're done here.
Understood. Opening a Word document now.
And Infidel, which reserve would you like to go for?
Okay, sorry to put you through this once again.
Nah, I love it. I'm here for it, definitely.
But yeah, I think Infidel's probably gonna literally do the you plug your nose, you do cannonball into whatever old junk and just start investigate, rooting around for something useful. So I'm gonna go for trying to use investigate.
Yep, that works. So this week is 23. We can go from there. That works, definitely. And give me a D33.
Doke.
16, 23, 24, 20, No. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. We are in Season 2, Week 8. Roll me 1d7. It's Cowboy Week, by the way.
Did
Oh,
one
please
d
tell me you get the mech hack.
1d7. Yep. A 7. You have found a big iron. One of your ranged weapons gains overkill and knockback 1.
Oh, nice.
Darn, didn't find the cowboy hat.
It's true. The cowboy hat was number 1, sadly. Alright, so on the assault rifle, I guess?
Yeah.
Or the prototype weapon to give it double overkill.
Double overkill.
Does that,
Yeah.
does that mean you just suffer 2
No,
heat
double
every time
overkill
you
doesn't
roll
work.
one?
Doesn't stack. Doesn't stack. Calm down, everybody.
On the assault.
You got it. And Palkia. All you.
Palkia is like really just like hyped up for this mission, so he's gonna and all the chaos that's going to ensue. So he's gonna also go for the mystery choice, trying
Definitely.
to slap some crazy weapon together with invent or create.
Let's do it. "11 will do it. Give me 1d... Actually, no. Give me a d3. Let's cut this down on searching. Season 2, give me a d11. 7. Season 2, Week 7. Alright. Oh! Some of these might not work. It's dancing. It's idle week. This is the dance week. Let's see what you get. Give me 1d7 again. A 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this one works perfectly. Do you have a Yes, you do. Oh, no! 10,000 times folded steel, the Intercorp Classic. As long as you have a melee weapon, you get a rebound reaction. Once per round as a reaction to being damaged by a ranged attack, you may roll 1d6 on a 4 plus the attacker has to repeat the action against themselves.
Nice.
So you're now a frickin' ninja. Even more than before. Alright.
Perfect.
We've got our random X, we've got our random reserves. God, what a great week this already is. And with that, today's mission, by the way. We are trying to secure heaps of junk so that the teams that come after you have an easier time building their mechs. The area is heavily secured by the Junker Pirates, and rumor has it that one of their bosses, one of the 7 Junk Lords, is in the area as well. So definitely keep an eye out during this mission. We're gonna start with one of my favorite sit reps in the whole book, which is Control. Let's start it off with a classic. You have 4 control zones on this battlefield. We are going to play for 6 rounds, and at the end of each round we will check each control zone if it's controlled by an enemy or by an ally. If there's a character from each side in the zone, it's contested, nobody gets a point. If there's only characters from one side in the zone, that zone holds the point and gets 1 control point. At the end of the 6th round, we will compare control points and see which side has the highest score, which is pronounced victor. Other than that, terrain-wise, we've got a lot of hardcover, a lot of trash lying around here, as was to be expected. We also got some vestigial plant life, which is soft cover and difficult terrain. Everything else is hard cover. You can, as always, find the height chart in the top right of the map, which will tell you which terrain piece is which height, and we will just take it from there. Yeah. Opposing you are the Junker Pirates, who also are driving cobbled together mechs. They're not randomized, they're just what you see is what you get. All of them have a funny little trait that I felt was thematic. All of them have basically what amounts to unlimited custom paint job. So in theory, none of these are killable. In practice, unlikely. But yeah. Because they're already trash, it's hard to destroy them. Because where do you even start?
This is identical to a rule in 40k, wherein one of the factions in this game, in this tabletop wargaming, just literally cobbles everything together by junk. And
Oh,
so
yeah,
you can
it's
purchase an
weird.
upgrade where it's just like...
We're orcs now, definitely. Yeah, we got 2 assaults, 1 priest, a Goliath, an assassin, an avenger, and a witch. Any questions about anything?
I
What
just
is
want to
the
let you
meaning
know
of life?
Listen, I'm just playing
we're
Lancer.
able to see able to see the numbers on the priest's health and heat.
Oh, well, enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay.
Thanks for letting me know. There we go.
Alright guys, how do you want to handle this? So we have to control as many of the zones as we can.
Yep.
Big
I
guy
feel
looks
like-
scary. Anyone
Yeah.
remember off the top of their head what the Goliaths can do?
They make it hard to shoot other people, I think.
I haven't played this
Are
for
they-
a month, I don't even know myself anymore.
We
We'll
could,
all find out together.
Yeah, it's gonna be an adventure.
I guess we could try and pair up in teams of 2
Yeah.
to control zone 3 and control zone 4.
Mhm.
That seems like a smart move.
I feel like
Okay.
Stuntman and Infidel, you all might be better together since Infidel's immune to your flamethrower Stuntman.
Yeah, plus I was
I
thinking
was-
like my mech and Diaga's mech have the most HP, and I know Diaga's got an armor too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, same here. So I could be tanking shots for Infidel, or actually, wait, you're right. I'm in the wrong spot. Let me.
The other thing though is that Palkia, you can teleport other people and yourself. So if you go with another person, you could potentially bring everyone across the map if we need to.
How so?
Well,
Is that-
because I have safe harbor, and so if
Oh,
you
sure.
You
teleport,
should definitely drop safe harbor in whatever control zone you first set up shop in.
Safe Harbor is just
well,
a
safe
taste of the
harbor's
mech.
the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you can teleport next to me whenever you teleport, basically.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty nice.
And I brought blink charges, so I could toss a blink charge on you all and send you to Dialga.
Hmm.
I could probably maybe I could like run in the middle and try and like interfere, especially because I know Dialga, you have
Segment.
Sekhmet, right?
Yeah.
Which could be scary.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, I think.
Cool.
Just
What a-
drop
what
a
a-
deep
what
striking
a-
segment in the back.
What a team. Oh, plus, Palkia, you have like a million blink fault knives, right? So you can just teleport anyway.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can-
Love to see the synergy. Perfect. Alright, in that case, let me just put on some tunes. And I think we can get into it. Make sure at the end of your turn to press the end turn button, otherwise I'll get angry. And yeah. I won't, but you know.
Deep
He'll
down.
just send us frowny
Deep down,
faces
yeah.
in the
The
chat.
seething. Alright, who would like to start us off?
I mean, I can go and try and set up shop for people, I guess. If nobody else minds, I guess.
Go for it.
Go right ahead.
Or okay. And Okay, wait. For just because I have not used a massive amount of protocols for retractable profile, do you have to do that before movement? Is that before other actions?
It's start of your turn basically, but you can still do it. So far.
Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna hit. Do that.
Zonzi just folds in on itself.
Yeah, I mean, it has that. It's just doing its external ability to. It's what it normally does to everyone else. It's just folding itself. And I'm gonna. I think I can put out the Lotus projector.
Definitely.
Yeah.
One drone. There we go. Can deploy that within 15 spaces if you like.
Yep. Let me just see the furthest from myself. All the way over here, Jesus. I think I might put it right there. Cool. And put into the scene for that end their turn the affected areas your consequences existed. I will again, I've never used Athena before, but it doesn't say it's in, so I mean I could just
Yeah, you can just Athena if you like, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
It's a burst 3, I believe.
Yeah. Blast 3 area within range 50. Jeez.
Wherever you like. But they need to end their turn inside it. So, I mean...
You want some assistance over here? Since we've got like 3 people over here.
Wait, sorry, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Put it wherever you like.
It provides lock-ons, right? That's actually really helpful.
Yeah. Can you get the entire zone with one, is the question? Barely not. But...
Yeah, that's why it's like, you just cover the area that they're coming from.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
If they can sneak into that corner, then they won't get
basically.
But that Goliath is out of luck. And I will end my turn, because I think that's everything.
Alright, let's see. The assault is going to move and boost behind this pipework. We're going to take aim at you, Infidel, brandishing our cobbled together assault rifle.
I have soft cover right now, right? With the half?
No, size half does not provide you cover because you are size 1. However, you do get the 1 difficulty from retractable profile.
Right.
1 whole difficulty.
Yeah.
That is a hit. You take 6 kinetic, 1 armor, reduced to 5. And that is the assault turn.
Do you mind if I go? I'll set up the mines to slow them down.
Set up the 3 mines.
Yep. Cool. People good with that?
Yep.
Awesome. I'm gonna move and boost to here, and then I'm gonna drop 3 mines here. Or wait, no. Here, here, and here.
Which mines are we dropping?
You give me 1 blink mine and 2 explosive hex charge mines.
Definitely.
Blink mine being here.
Yep. Hex. Hex. Blink. Should be able to move those around.
Cool.
Plus, we have the soul vessel just waiting. It's such a good move.
Yeah. And still move a space. If I need to. Yeah, I'll move back in space.
Mhm.
And that'll be my turn.
Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's look at the stats of the Avenger. A new NPC with Wallflower, which I've only played once so far. Speed 5, this man. So we'll be able to get all the way to here. With a move and a boost. And then we will take aim at you, Palkia, with our slug gun. Coming in neutral from this angle. It is a hit, dealing 4 armor-piercing kinetic.
Shall I will soul vessel that? I think.
It's up to you, if you wanna.
Or I could deflect it.
You could also deflect the attack here, yeah. That is correct.
I'll try a deflect.
Alright, 1d6, 4 and up, I believe I said.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you
6.
got it. The Avenger will slug gun itself, hitting. 4 for each of you. The deflect does not actually prevent the damage, I believe. It just also reflects.
Gotcha.
After
So I
being
also
damaged by an attack. Yep. So you take the damage,
Believe
but
you
the
can resist.
Avenger. Yeah, no, that's not in this reserve, sadly. Usually the rebound does work
gotcha.
that way, yeah. The Avenger has assault armor. To all damage, well, haha, I see. So we're only taking 2 damage.
Dang.
Also, erupting shrapnel. When the Avenger's attack damages another character, haha, not itself. Give an engineering save, please.
Okay.
On a failure, you're screwed.
Would that be that's basics?
You can click the word engineering in the text box, and then yourself, and then just roll it real quick.
In the basics.
In the chat text box. Erupting shrapnel.
Yeah.
Here. Perfect.
Awesome.
Nothing happens. On a failure, you would have taken 3 armor-piercing kinetic whenever you make an attack.
Whew.
So that's probably good that didn't go through. And that's the Avenger's
Yeah.
turn. Leaving Stuntman and Dialga.
Do you want to go?
I could go.
Go for
I
it.
have plans. Let me just remind myself real quick. Plans. Okay. I will move here.
Mhm.
Now, can I see either of these?
Yes, you can. They will have hard cover.
Okay.
You can see both of them. No problem.
Understood. I will take the full tech action to oh wait, oh no, that's the system. To ready a stasis bolt.
Mhm.
So I want to charge stasis bolt.
Yep.
As a quick action, and then as a tech action, I would like to invade the Junker Assault. Yeah, the Junker Assault 2.
Mhm.
So. Would that just be. I click tech actions, I click.
There's an
Hacker
invade
3
button.
and.
There's an invade button.
Oh, there's
Number
just
6
an
button.
invade button.
Number 6
Ah,
button.
you're
up top.
right. My sincerest apologies.
It's okay. Some people have never used a tech attack in their life, and I respect it.
I have not.
Slowed and impaired or Hacker 2?
What does Hacker 2 do?
So
I can either
fragment
lock
signal-
their
You can jam the cockpit, which is nothing. You can...
I want to disable life support systems, which gives them +1 difficulty, I believe, on everything until...
on all... No,
on all
on
saves.
just saves, yeah. Just saves.
Oh.
So,
No, I think I'll just leave it as fragging,
Yep.
defragging their code.
You got it. Alright. The priest will go. Priest is going to move 5 spaces to here. We're going to link systems with the Goliath using investiture. Goliath now gets 1 accuracy while within 5 spaces of the priest. And then the priest is going to use its dispersal shield on the Goliath, giving it resistance against the next attack. Additionally, this priest has the ability Empowered Shield, giving Goliath 5 overshield. And that is the priest's turn. Leaving you, Dialga.
Yeah. So I'm going to...
We're just going.
Move boost, and then I will unload some... I'll unload a turret drone.
Okay.
Right... to like right here-ish.
Do you have Drone Commander?
I don't.
Okay. So we leave it at 5 HP.
That's my turn.
Soul is gonna move and boost into the last possible space of this zone, where it will remain forever, I guess. And we're firing at you, Dialga. At neutral, of course, that's a hit, dealing 6, reduced to 5.
Oh, wait. Oh. I was gonna say that I would do Warp Shield to give to...
Oh, Warp Shield! No, that's too far.
Oh, just outside.
It is in your sensor range of 15, which is completely unreasonable, but that is too far.
So close.
So close. Alright, that is 5 damage for you, Dialga.
Oh, right.
The Junker Goliath is going to move 6 spaces, unload a shotgun, add 1 accuracy because of investiture. Hitting for 5, reduced to 4. We're eating the lock-on at the end, of course. No way around that. The Assassin is going to move and boost to here. Vaulting over terrain, no problem. And we are going to put a lock-on you, Stuntman.
Oh, how very sweet.
And the last thing we have to do is the Witch. The Witch is going to move 5 spaces. And we are going to attempt to tear down, invade against you, Stuntman.
I believe I can take as a reaction to hack him
Oh yeah, on a hit. I think you can.
on a hit.
Reactive code. When the goblin is hit by attack, the goblin may take any reaction against the attack as a reaction. Sadly... Oh no, you're RN10! Oh no! It works! Let's do it! But first of all, you take 1 heat from this, and the next time the witch goes again, you take another 4 heat. And then, it's all you.
Very fine. Alright, I would like to convene and...
That's it.
Yep, and let's just fragment that signal.
Definitely. In that case, impaired slowed to heat right back. And then our fragment signal comes right back at you. This time at 1 difficulty because we just got impaired, so we'll consume the lock-on for a neutral 1. Hitting barely for 2 heat and impaired. Which I
I will
think...
hit him again. Or with,
it's once per round,
I'm
sadly.
immune to impaired. Oh, it's once per round.
Yeah, reactive code is once per round. Even though Gaze lets you do 2 reactions per turn, the once per round still blocks you here. You would need another reactive code. Then you could do it again, basically. But yeah, I still have to honor once per round. And that is a turn. The priest shield is on a 5-up cooldown.
Now, just to
And-
confirm, I took 1 heat from that, and then
Another
the start of their turn.
another 2 heat from the invade, so you're at 3 heat. And
I'm
if
at
the
3 heat.
Yep, you're at 3 heat. If the witch goes again, you take another 4.
That's it. Thank you.
And that's a turn. Oh no, the assassin contests zone 4. Zone 3 held by Dialga. The Junkers will take home 2 points, while you take home a single point. And that's that. Going to round 2.
Quick question.
Mhm.
The stasis generator, that stays charged until I
Yes.
use it, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you.
Can use that against... No, that's the bolt.
Any non-tech attack, basically.
Any non-tech attack?
I'm pretty
No, it
sure
has,
it has to be
has
them
to,
shooting.
has to be a ranged attack, yeah. Can use it against
Yeah,
a ranged attack.
Sorry.
Got
Sorry.
It's all
I totally forgot melee was a thing.
it. Melee doesn't exist. Alright, who would like to start us off here?
I have a pretty good
I could.
turn.
That's-
Also, wait, I have a quick question, because I don't play with Sekhmet at all, and it confuses me sometimes. If I'm within range of the Goliath already with one of my melee weapons, can I still move to get within range of the assault? If I have Sekhmet going.
Maybe.
Where's
melee
the size 5 cone? Oh,
Skirmish. It's somewhere. HP
Thank
melee
you.
actions.
Found
So you need to move towards the Goliath, which can bring you to here, which would be fine, right?
Okay, yeah. That
Yeah,
would.
that should work.
Would I even be able to move to, like, here?
Yeah, that's also legal. You will get
you guys
Overwatch
go
though on the way in.
That's okay.
That's okay, we take those.
That's what needs to happen. Are you guys okay if I go real quick?
Sure.
How do I flip this?
You can press E and then rotate your mouse wheel.
Oh.
If you don't have a mouse wheel, you're out of luck, I'm afraid.
I do not.
Oh no. Like so?
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Alright, Dialga, let's do it.
Okay. We are going to activate Sekhmet.
Hooray!
We are then going to move. 1, 2. Get shot, I assume.
Yep, that's one drum shotgun shot at 1 accuracy because investiture. Hitting for another 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Better make it count.
Yeah, hopefully. So first thing we're going to do is we're barraging.
Mm-hmm.
First with the chain axe against the Goliath with
Mhm.
1 accuracy because of duelist.
Mm-hmm. And your chain axe, of course, has threat 2 because of Geiger's frame.
Yes.
Solid hit, dealing 2 damage, ripping through the resistance, and dealing 2 damage to the overshield.
Cool. And I will get a Blade Master die as well.
Yep.
And then we will attack the Goliath
Mhm.
with the nanocarbon sword, consuming the lock-on
Mhm.
for 1 accuracy.
Ooh, there's the crit!
And I also get a d6 extra from Sekhmet.
Oh,
after I do
no.
that.
You get
So-
2d6, take the highest one because it's a crit.
Oh yeah.
Plus another 3.
13, and then another 3 to both of them because of.
Yeah. No, just the
Talent.
assault, I'm afraid.
Oh right, you're right.
That is, let's just put in chat real quick, Executioner 2, perfect, thank you.
There you go. And then because of Executioner 3,
1.
that's the
Yep.
one. I also attack the Junker Assault.
Dialga over here having found a prototype Blackbeard in the junk.
Another critical hit.
Definitely.
On that.
That's 8.
So that is 14.
14,
damage.
that is half because Executioner down to 7, down to 6,
Ah,
when
yes.
all said and done.
Okay, and then Sekhmet, my quick action, I will attack the Junker Assault with a nanocarbon sword.
Of course. That's
A
hit.
regular hit this
We're
time for
hunkering.
5
We're,
kinetic
we're hunkering. That is 3 down to 2.
Okay. I think that's my turn.
Unless you
Yeah,
want to
that's it.
overcharge, it is. Yeah.
I was thinking about it, but I don't think I will.
Okay. Yeah. Respectable. I'd
Wait,
say.
actually, can I use one more movement to go right there?
You can.
Cool.
Contesting
the point.
the
That's
zone.
the objective.
Alright. Let's see what fun shenanigans we can do over here. So the assault is
Don't mind
impaired.
that,
Yeah, don't mind that template.
yeah, don't mind that template there. That's just decoration.
I might mind it actually. Because the assassin is in a pretty sweet spot over here. We're going to move to here. We're going to quick action for a leap ability and land on this space. Both of you, please give me an agility save. Or become prone.
Quick question. Does Semper trigger here?
Oh no, it triggers. No. This is not reaction immune. So Vanguard 3 triggers when Gaga's here, basically in mid-jump.
Gotcha.
Oh no!
Oh. Gotcha. So now I'm gonna fire the flamethrower if I'm not mistaken.
No. No, you're not firing the flamethrower because the flamethrower is
Is a heavy weapon.
Is threat 1 is the problem.
Threat. That's right. Okay. Then I will
You
fire
you
the
could
shotgun.
you could fire the flamethrower, but then you would need to be here.
Then I would definitely hit. Wait, are you insulated?
I'm insulated. Infidel is insulated.
You can fire a flamethrower like this. That's no problem. You can do it.
Oh, okay. Then I shall fire the flamethrower like that.
But that's gonna be engagement penalty.
Oh, well.
Up to you. Either a shotgun here or a flamethrower here.
Which do you guys feel?
I mean, whichever speaks to your heart.
Wait, couldn't I just use a charged blade if I... Oh no, it had to be a
No,
CQB.
it's CQB,
So
yeah.
I'll just fire... I'm just gonna fire a shotgun from
You got it.
further away.
In that case, that's a 1 accuracy shot.
Is that 1 accuracy?
Yep, because
You're
Vanguard
right,
1.
it is.
And it ignores cover, because Vanguard 2. It's all coming together, and it's still a miss. Alright. Infidel, you are knocked prone as the assassin jump kicks you in the face.
Oh. Do I also need to make
Yes,
a
one
save,
agility
right?
save, please.
Where is...
Even with the reroll, you were knocked prone. Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, could he?
Wait, where are the saves again?
You can
Could
click
gunmen? Oh,
the word agility in here.
Gotcha, and then I click myself.
Yes, you
and
click
then
yourself.
submit.
11, you make it. Infil, you're prone.
Yeah.
You're prone, you rerolled it with Technophile 3, you're still prone.
Don't worry.
Heated
I'll just blame-
blades from the from the assassin. 3 accuracy, 2 inbuilt. That is a hit against you, Infidel, dealing 8 kinetic damage.
Wait. I at least want to put on put one difficulty on that. With
Save it, it's not gonna make a difference. It's gonna reduce it from 3 accuracy to 2 accuracy. Save it for a rainy day.
How much is it? 4 down to 3, or is it armor? Oh, it's
It's 8 down to 7. Because it's double damage against prone targets.
well, that's one structure.
That is a whole structure. Down to 10 HP and losing 1 structure. Oh, if you... Is it okay with your keyboard and stuff, or do you need... because I can adjust your token if it's too much of a hassle for you.
Did that work? It's small. I think that worked.
Yep, no, that definitely worked. And then basic, structure damage, first lost, etc, etc. A 3. Losing a weapon mount. Well, you only have one.
I have one weapon mount, so that's...
That's the Assault Rifle Oracle LMG combo as the assassin ends the turn, standing over your broken frame,
Well, thank God I have a prototype weapon, I guess.
looking down and saying, pathetic.
Oh.
Right, Palkia, Stuntman, and Infidel.
May I go, Infidel? As I think I can make this a little bit, less awkward.
Yeah, go for it.
I'd like to barrage.
Mhm.
And I'll start with the charged blade, which is neutral.
That's a miss.
Missed. And then I will fire the flamethrower.
That is one difficulty. Oh no,
but I
sorry,
have
it's
CQB.
neutral. Yeah, it's neutral.
It is neutral.
Another neutral one. One target.
Now how do I...
Click the AoE tech roll button next to one target, and then the assassin.
Thank you.
Ooh, solid
Oh.
hit. Dealing
Critical.
5 damage, 4 of that burn. Yeah, if you like, you can reroll the damage, but don't bother.
Well, I'll go ahead and reroll it. Oh, I got 5.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
The assassin is now considerably on fire. It's leaking
Oh,
oil,
wait.
so it burns real good.
It's pathetic. And then I just watch it set on
Yeah,
fire.
just
Fire
Pathetic.
now
And then someone just says, pathetic.
Uno reverse card.
Alright, do you want to overcharge, or is that it?
I have a question.
Mhm.
Does my heat sink activate my system?
Why would it? Autocooler. As long as you don't take damage, move or exceed your heat cap, you clear all heat the start of your... you did not take
Oh,
damage, you
I'm
didn't...
sorry. But I did move in my
You-
previous turn.
As long as you... No, it's a protocol. Oh yeah, no,
So-
you didn't. Yeah.
So, at the start of my next turn, assuming you don't hit me. then
Correct,
it would
assuming you don't take damage for some reason. Yep.
kick. Right.
Because I
Are
did take
we-
heat and I did.
Overcharging, or are we leaving it there?
Oh, you know what? Let's overcharge. Just
That's
for fun.
overcharge.
Just
Overcharge
to
the first.
Get 1 heat, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna stab him.
I'm just gonna stab the guy. Neutral. Okay, critical, nice.
Oh,
6?
6. Oh,
Oof.
piercing.
Yup. Checks out. I see.
Alright. Hopefully he just burns to death at the start of his next turn.
Likely, but burn is at the end always.
Oh, yeah. Oh, at the end of a turn.
End of a turn.
Yeah.
Alright, the Junker Assault is going to move 2 steps to here. It's going to lock onto you, Stuntman. Sensor range is 8, should barely work. And then we're going to fire at you, but we are going to load up with special ammunition. Our high impact rounds, making this rifle loading, armor piercing, and +4 kinetic, so it will deal 10 full damage on a hit. However, yes, you can warp shield this, definitely.
Impose difficulty on that.
That's unfortunate. We don't like to see that, because this guy is also impaired still. So consuming the lock-on, we're still at net 1 difficulty. The warp shield coming out, will it help? Sure doesn't.
Hang on. I activate as a reaction, what's it called? Stasis Bolt.
Oh, you need to beat a 13 here. Oh, jeez, okay. Easily deflecting that nonsense. The Rifle of the Assault is now unloaded, can't use it until stabilizes. clears the impaired, clears the slowed, and that's a turn.
Oh wait, oh. There's a reaction. If both were... Okay. That still used up the warp shield though, I think,
Yes,
right?
yeah, you used the warp shield on the guy, we rolled with 1 difficulty, was still a hit sadly. And then Stuntman just flung it
I
over the
just
air.
said no.
Understandable.
Just say no. Alright. Infidel and Palkia.
Do you mind if I go? I might end up leaving the zone, so I feel like
Yeah.
if you go after me, it might be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. You get a new soul vessel.
Ooh, yeah. What would be better? Do you think I should potentially try and destroy the assassin, or go after one of these up here? What do you
Assassin
think?
is heavily on fire, so that's... Nah, it's a gamble, of course, but...
Mm,
Definitely go for one of the others, because, I mean, the assassin's already used up its turn and it's outside of the zone, so...
Yeah.
yeah, true.
What I'm thinking here is the assassin's hard to hit, even if you like go and kill something else and we don't end up dealing with it, it's probably going to die at the end of its turn. So it's got at most 1 more action in it.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I'd say go after somebody who has 2 more activations, 1 this turn, 1 next turn, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then I'm gonna go for this Avenger.
Mhm.
Going to skirmish,
Mhm.
with my knives flying over this mine, adjacent to
Nope. That's still gonna set it off if you
No?
don't do that.
even with Hunter
Yes.
1.
Yes, even Thunder 1, because you enter this space, eventually. And the thing is, as soon as you go in any of this direction, even if you go like 1 space up, you trigger the mine. We need to go around as such. Which is no problem.
Gotcha.
You can move to here and then Hunter 1 over here. That would work.
Okay. Cool. Then I'll do that.
Yep.
Alright, move here and then Hunter there.
No problem.
Okay.
Jumping in this Avenger's
And-
face.
First, I will attack with my integrated Ox Gold Knife.
Our good friend, the Avenger, who's new to the crew, has resistance to all your attacks right now.
Because you're close up. We need to hit them with something long range.
But I don't think that Avengers have armor. Let me double check. No, no armor. So it
I
takes
also have
2
my turret
damage.
shoot.
Yep, turret goes in.
Oh,
Deals
by the way, can we
another
get,
3. Sorry,
can
yeah?
we get stats? I think it's the Junkers. It's hard to see because Palkia and the Avenger are on top of it. But would we be able to get to stats on the one that's in the Lotus Projector?
Oh, yeah, for sure. There you go. You also get stats for life. They're just normal guys. Alright, first knife is 2 damage.
Cool. Second knife. Another fold knife.
So many knives! 1 damage.
Then a
Integrate
second
knife.
No, I already did the. I started with the integrated knife,
Oh,
and then
gotcha.
I did my fold on my Ox.
Mhm. In that case,
now
the
doing
flex.
segment.
Segment, yep.
Mhm.
Let's try not to overheat. It's a miss.
Oof. And then I'm going to disdainful blade,
Yep.
another fold knife.
What an anime sounding power.
Yeah. That's a hit. Dealing 1 damage.
Ooh. And And that was just a quick.
Yep, that was 1 quick action.
I don't really want to drop a mine at the moment. I could though.
You could drop another 3 mines, yeah. Oh, you have Hunter. Go to Frame Features and click Hunter real quick.
Oh yes.
Another 2 damage.
Cool.
It's a bit unfortunate, by the way, because you have... it's a bit of a non-bow if you think about it. Because you've now essentially turned off your soul vessel, because as soon as your soul vessel gets slapped for 2 mines.
Yeah. Well, unless I teleport to Dialga, right?
Oh, true! Saved.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess I'll just throw a basic hack at this guy.
Okay. Invade is the number 6 button up top.
Oh, yes. Oh, man. Just, like, did not expect to be invading with this guy.
Doesn't matter. Sure hits. That's 2 heat, impaired and slowed.
Lovely. And that is my turn.
Alright. Let's do the assault on the left side of the map. It will regain its reaction. It will move into the zone over here. It is then going to take a shot at you, Dialga. We're going to lock on and shoot.
Did I get to swing at it?
I don't think that that's down the side now.
Oh no, we've made a gray hair, guys.
It's going to be a 1 accuracy shot. Hitting you for 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. Let's see.
You're fine.
I become impaired, and my NHP does not cascade.
Lucky. Alright, that's the assault's turn, leaving you, Infidel. You're prone, retracted, dazed, and confused.
Okay. So, I have to use my movement to get up from prone, right?
Yes.
Okay. I can't even get a point for Control Zone 4. Forgot about the fact that I was prone.
Unless you boost, yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, use that.
If you skirmish and kill this thing, and then boost in,
Problem is, I'd need to unretract. Unless I could overcharge, I guess, in order to boost, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I will unretract, which is a forced quick action.
Yep.
So. And
Izanzi
I will...
unfolds.
Yeah. And I will, I guess, boost and then skirmish, or skirmish and then boost. Because, I mean, I'm a gun and I'm right next to him, so that's not going to be...
In Interpoint, whenever you use your prototype weapon, you can pick what it is, so you can make a smart melee here if you like. It's the,
Okay.
it's the compromise we're doing because you have to click a million buttons, and I'm... yeah.
oh, you don't want to do a point-and-click adventure, but for...
I mean, that is what the prototype weapon is, to be honest. Can make it an accurate, smart melee weapon. That's the best chance to slaughter the assassin.
Yeah, I'm just looking at all the... And that is...
Strike him down.
1 accuracy.
Do it.
That's a hit.
And that's gonna be, I don't know, energy, sure.
It's enough to kill. Unless... no.
That's going to be really funny when it does.
True, and it happens twice in a row. It is gonna happen twice in a row this week at some point, okay? And I will laugh. It'll be great.
It's gonna be the Monty Python sketch.
Yeah.
Take 1 heat.
I'll charge for 1.
And boost, which is... It's like your full speed or half your speed?
Full speed. Full speed.
Okay, in that case, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't get to cover, but well, there, sort of.
All right.
And that's the end of my turn.
The Junker Goliath is going to grapple you, Dialga.
Okay.
Haha. That is at 1 accuracy. Does an 11 hit you?
It will.
Perfect. You are now grappled by the Goliath, which will gently escort you out of the premises. How does it? Did it again not reach barely? Oh no! Still one out. Oh no!
I'm just imagining it just like this giant Dialga mech just being picked up by this even more ginormous Junker and just gently going, I'm sorry, I need you to stand here.
It's extra unfortunate because you have heavy frame, but the Goliath is larger.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Goliath? You still get locked down at the end of your turn, so...
Yep, that is correct. And we are
I mean, I'm okay with this
also
one.
going to
Pushed me into range of the assault.
pin you.
Ooh.
You become immobilized and impaired until you either damage the Goliath is stunned or destroyed, or the Goliath takes another character action, blah blah blah. Immobilized. Immobilized. That's the Goliath's turn. Leaving the Priest, the Avenger, and the Witch. The Priest is going to be evil. Oh, and the Goliath got lock on, of course. 15 HP remaining, by the way. Priest is going to take cover behind this half-sized support beam, and we are going to lock onto you, Palk. Actually, we're not. We're going to see if the shield recharges. It does. So we're going to give the Goliath another shield. For 2 resistances. And 5 overshield. And then we're going to abjure you, Palkia. Coming in neutral. It is a hit. Whenever you make an attack, you take 2 heat. This lasts until the end of your next turn. And that just leaves the Witch. The Witch is gonna go. You take 4 heat, Stuntman.
Which immediately shuts off auto cooler.
I don't think it does, actually. Oh no, you're auto cooling. Oh no, we didn't manage to. Don't damage or exceed. Well, we need to exceed your heat cap now. We need to power through. We have the chance, theoretically. We're going to full action, tear down, neutral. Hits, 1 heat.
Okay. Who are you targeting? Okay, well I'm
You.
targeting back.
Yep, you get to invade back.
No, you have the thing
Okay.
that lets you shut off their tech attack.
Just the hack fest.
No.
Where is? Oh, there's
I don't think anybody has that.
Is this witch here?
Yep. That's a miss.
I miss.
Invade coming right after, but the invade, so you're at 9 heat now, but the invade is at 1 difficulty. That's a miss. Ooh. Alright. Guess you're clearing all that heat, huh? Unless... What's the
feels
range?
nice.
What's the range on the Avenger?
You know what? I'm fine with that. If you want to,
Yeah.
if you want to burn all of that, just do that to me.
I don't
You
think it
have
can. I don't think it can reach, sadly. I would go for
Oh,
it
wow.
here. Oh no, it's range 8. We make it easy. Or at least we'll try. So we're locking on, Stuntman. We're consuming the lock on. It's a neutral shot, unless Infidel says it's a difficult shot.
Yeah, I think I do want to
Say
say difficult shot.
Say the difficult shot.
Alright.
Pretty please.
Go to frame features, please, and click a warp shield for me.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Features and workshop.
There you go. That's a solid miss. The Avenger
end of the-
accomplishes nothing. And that's a turn. At the end of round 2, the Junkers are holding 3 points, going to 5 points. Interpoint is holding 1 point, going to 2. Going to round 3. Who would like to go first?
Could I please go first and clear this heat before he overheats me?
Yes. Is it okay if I go after so I can try and get into cover? Because I'm just sort of sitting out in the open.
Absolutely.
Sure, I
I'll
would
do you one
also
better. I'm
like
going to
to go
charge.
early.
I will take my turn to move into the point, clearing all heat thanks to my auto cooler.
Good system. Sometimes.
I will take a full tech attack. I will full tech. And my full tech will be to one charge the stasis generator. Oh, nope, not that. Nope, wrong button. I meant stasis bolt. Charge it. And the second thing I will do is I will invade the Avenger.
That's it.
Hits. And I want to use Way of Kings on, or not Way of Kings.
Last Argument of Kings is a full action. You can do that instead of charging the stasis bolt if you like.
Nope, I'm just going to fragment the signal then for this guy.
Okay.
So I want to be able to protect Infidel in case something happens. And that will be my turn.
Nice.
Alright.
Wait, how are we going to get past this minefield that our friend laid out to get to this second?
Very, very carefully.
We just go around the left side. Don't worry about that.
The assault
Gotcha.
is gonna go. The assault is going to Avatar style unsheath the giant combat knife. Lock onto your Palkia and slap you in the face at 1 accuracy. Hitting for 4 kinetic.
I'm gonna soul vessel that, I think. And teleport over to Dialga.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're not going into the minefield.
No.
Yeah,
think I will
go back and take
teleport.
Control Zone 3 if you can.
Yeah.
And I guess you get to move anywhere adjacent to Dialga.
Honestly, though, what's best? I also kind of take heat if I attack this turn, which is not great.
That is the end of the assault.
Teleport.
Alright, who's next?
Okay, I'm gonna try and get into cover if you guys don't mind. Okay. Just gonna real quick. Here. And now, maybe, perhaps, are you guys within 50? Yes, okay.
We made it!
Yay!
And I am going to... I'm gonna try and... Click on that. Back actions. I'm gonna try and marker light the Avenger.
Okay, that's a full tech.
Or, I thought the marker light was a quick.
Nope, that's a full.
Oh. In that case, forget I said that. Well, no, I mean, I might as well, because I've only got my one weapon anyway, so I wouldn't have that be sort of actually. You know, I'll try and invade and then shoot at him in that case.
That's fair.
So just, I was really using it for the heat anyway. So let's try and neutral. Or is that with 1 difficulty?
No. Hits, nice. Takes 2 heat. Yep, already impaired and slowed. It's now at heat cap.
And then I'm just gonna, I guess I'm gonna just shoot at you, because...
Yep.
Might as well. Type. Accurate, smart, ranged.
Could make an AoE and hit both the Assault and the Avenger here.
Yeah. So unfamiliar with AoE.
So the prototype weapon can be a Blast 1, so you could put it here and hit both of them if you like.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining it's just made of giant Lego pieces, and you just like
Basically.
reassemble it each time.
It's now more appropriate in this week than ever.
Is it okay? I can't see. Oh, move the box. I guess does cone 3 work? I guess for hitting.
Sure,
or
doesn't
no.
matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
A Blast 1 is what you need here, but sure. Not that it changes anything. 6 and 8. Now you just need to
Oh
hit.
god, that's so many numbers.
Yep. Up top you have AoE attack roll, and then you click Avenger and Assault. And then both accurate, 1 accuracy each. That is 7 damage to the Assault and 6 for the Avenger, which is going to blow up immediately. Unless... Nah, we're blowing up. And you take 2 points of heat because prototype.
I think. That's the end of my turn, I believe.
Let's see. The witch is going to lock on. Nah. So the witch goes. You take 4 heat, stuntman. We're going
Yay.
to tear down against you, Infidel. We're going for a full attack.
Oh no! Not against Infidel. Wait, that's not fun.
1
Keep backing
accuracy.
me.
1 accuracy unless you say neutral.
Yeah, no, I'll say neutral because I don't want to overheat. I'm a small guy. No.
In that case, sorry, ignore the 6 and the accuracy. It's only a 21.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Only.
Only a 21. You take 1 heat now and 4 if the witch goes again. And then we're
Okay.
going for... we'll go for
I'll cover up by detective.
Oh my god, I know what I should have been doing the whole time. I forgot I had that.
going for an invade against you, Phil. That's a miss. Alright, we're done. That's the witch through. Leaving our newly formed left side squad of Palki and Yalga.
Hey,
Do you want to
Jonathan.
go? Do you want to go to get like a wave from me?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
It's probably not terrible.
I don't wanna get slapped by your sword. That would be good.
In that case, you get a full vessel.
Lovely. I'm gonna move up here and then throw some knives at this assault.
Definitely. The Goliath is currently grappling somebody, so it can't overwatch.
Cool.
Are we going for a skirmish or barrage?
This is gonna be a. Actually, I'm going to. Well, I'm still back here. I'm going to hide and then move up and skirmish.
And that is not going to trigger Infiltrator 2 because you need to start hidden.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you still want to hide or not? Because it's kind of useless.
I mean, yeah, I would guess I won't hide then. And may as well barrage.
Because otherwise you hide and are immediately revealed seconds later.
Yeah.
Benefit. Alright, 1 barrage. That is going to amount to 6 knives.
Yep. That's gonna exceed my heat cap, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
easily.
Yeah.
If you wanted to give me lock-ons so that I can hit the assault, and you don't have to worry about your heat exploding.
You can fire
Yeah.
4 knives and be at heat cap, or fire 6 knives and overheat.
I might skirmish and then use my second quick to, because I think I can kill this assault, and I can give my
The Goliath already
quick
has lock-on.
to. Is it impaired?
No, not yet. Nope.
Okay, so I can throw a basic invade at
Yep.
it.
That works.
To help you out. Okay. Alright. Throw
Okay.
some fold and segment knives after this.
I guess we can see how many knives you take before it's dead.
Yeah.
That's a hit with a fold. That deals no damage plus Hunter.
Hunter. Move towards it, Hunter? Or.
No, sorry, the friend creature Hunter.
Oh, yes.
Extra d6. Nice, that's a kill.
Hi.
Oh, sorry, unless? No.
I guess I can throw some knives at this Goliath.
Yeah, definitely. Get the resistance off with cheap attacks, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Accuracy 1. Lovely.
Solid hit. This will deal half damage. Dealing 2.
And
That's a hit.
let's see.
Overkill, take a heat. Oh no, unfortunate.
Oh.
Oh no, not like this.
Oh.
Ripping off the last resistance, but you take 3 heat from this attack, putting you to 7.
Oof.
So I'm guessing that's it.
Yep, I'm gonna stop there.
Alright.
And wait, will a tech attack also give me
I
heat?
think so.
Or-
Let me double check. Yes, it will. So you could boost away, get away from the Dialga here, or
Yeah, I'll boost over here.
is that far enough? 4
No,
spaces.
There's nowhere in the zone that's far enough.
4 spaces, 6 spaces. You can go to the turret drone and slap that Dialga.
Oh, true.
Lucky. Alright. Unless the Goliath will go. The Goliath is going to move 3 spaces, dumping Dialga over here. Oh no, sorry, we were mobilized. We can't! Illegal maneuver! We immobilize ourselves. That would have been the move. But we pinned. In that case,
So
we're
not-
just...
The Alga free right now because of the damage, but you're still immobilized?
Mobilized, impaired,
Still I did.
stunned.
Or do they have to be the one?
No,
to
the
damage
target has to damage the Goliath.
Yeah.
We're just going to invade you, Palkia.
Alright. Ooh.
Give me that reactor. No! Even with 1 accuracy from Priest Nod. And then we're going to drum shotgun point blank at you, Dialga. It's going to be neutral. That's also a miss. Alright, that's that. Leaving you, Dialga.
Okay. I guess I'm going to attack with the Chain Axe consuming lock-on for net 1 accuracy.
Yep.
And try and squeeze into the one little control spot.
Oh no, there it is.
I'm trying to shred.
The guy was without resistance, but
Yeah,
that is
but-
still...
Sorry.
Oh, Goliath's on the
4 damage. Goliaths don't do armor now. But Goliath also so trivially to hit that you don't need the lock on anyway.
You
Alright.
don't get Sekhmet Menaced, right?
Oh, true, Segment
I
happens as well.
do.
Yep. 2d6, please. Another 6 damage.
And then, am I no longer impaired and immobilized?
You are still impaired because you rolled that with your structure, but you're no longer
Right.
immobilized.
That's what that was. Okay. Nanocarbon. Oh, and can I... I'm still grappled.
Yep, still grappled.
This will be 1 difficulty.
That's it.
Okay, so that is a regular
That is a
9
kill.
hit.
Unless... No.
Okay. And I
Feel
now have
his thumb.
reactions.
Can't be done.
Okay. So I will move 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, friend. Actually, I don't need to move that far.
Wait.
1, 2. And then I will attack the turret drone.
As you do.
With,
Can you
Oh, wait,
move
here.
on to the Can you move on to the
I
control
don't
zone?
think So wait, can I move here and still be within range?
Yes, that's barely legal. Yep. Because you can. It's still within threat, and you move towards the character, so it's fine.
Wait, so I was
Just
here.
sec my
Can I
face.
go like? Can I go, like
Technically, it is in the direction of the direction.
Yeah, technically yes, you can.
I can go here.
Yep.
I was like, oh, High Priest, and then I'm going to attack the turret drone with my nanocarb.
And now you can
sword.
also attack the priest, because now you have finagled your way into a situation where.
Oh, am I able to just?
Yeah, you
choose what I can-
moved towards the nearest character, which was either the turret drone or Palkia, and now you need to attack the nearest character, which is either the turret drone or the priest. So here we go.
Wow, I feel like I am cheating. Alright, well,
Segment is a flowchart. It's a generous flowchart. That's 9 damage.
Eyes are
9
going into different
damage.
directions.
Oof.
Then turret drone. I'll have turret drone do 3 more damage.
Nope, not on yourself.
Oh, right, not on my own attacks. Okay. Well,
Good overcharge.
that's a bad idea. I was gonna say I could do the secondary attack from hitting against the turret drone and hope to crit to hit the priest to kill it.
It's true.
That seems like a really bad idea.
Yep, sure. It's correct.
So I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay, overcharge would also do it. I think it's your
Yeah,
first.
but
We're not about that. Okay. I respect it. In that case, we only have the priest left. Recharge shields? No.
Oh, and I can do
In-
impaired, right?
Yes, you can invert. Invade against Infidel.
Yeah.
We're going for a full attack. It's a hit, 2 heat and impair, please. And then abjure against Dialga. It's a hit, take 2 heat each time you attack. That is that, and that is the priest. Can't really move, will die. And I think we're through? Yep, sure are. Going into round 4, the Witch is holding a point, Dialga, Palkia, Infidel, and Stuntman holding a point. 3 points for Interpoint, going to 5. 1 point for the Junkers, going to 6. Still in the lead, all by barely. Going into round 4. Who would like to start us off?
Okay, so Infidel, you were on the point of overheating. I think you're the because
I am off the.
Palkia, you're also kind of
You're
not doing
also
so well, but you're also pretty. But you're pretty far from any kind of like hostile.
Yeah.
You say
and
that.
I could soul vessel if somebody tries to
Oh,
hit me
true,
with
you can
heat
soul
again.
vessel and attack, but then you eat Dialga. Maybe. Well, not really.
Yeah.
It's probably
So
fine.
what I'm thinking is, I have a long shot-ish way of killing Junker Witch. Does anyone else have any other means of killing Junker Witch? Because Junker Witch's turn starts, Infidel overheats
Yep,
immediately because of their hack,
Yeah.
and then they can like move up and try and screw around with somebody else.
Yeah, I might want to stay. So, just to try and clear.
I have a long shot way of killing Junker Witch. Does anyone have a better way of killing Junker Witch?
Not a surefire, but
But we can get there.
Well,
I can get there, and I can hit it with many knives.
To be
but won't
safe.
that overheat you immediately?
No, because it
No.
fell off. It fell
Yeah.
off. Fine.
Though I will have to use a segment knife, and if any of them
Oh!
overkill twice, then it will.
See, what I'm gonna do is I need to hack this thing twice,
Mhm.
and I possibly will kill it.
Big
Oh
words.
wait.
Infidel, what are you thinking?
Well, I mean, it'd be great if I could go first, since just to clear the heat and
Just stabilize.
put that-
Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would make so much more sense of the crazy
Yeah.
amount of work doing. Yeah, do that, please.
and you guys.
We're all over here planning. Like, well,
I
what's
full
the
action
cutting
stabilize the 200 IQ play.
I'll do triple backflips over the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we
Second.
all pool our resources, we could maybe save an Infidel. Just hitting the cool button.
And I can clear the impaired as well, can I?
Correct, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I would say, which doing that before that would be, no, I'll stay off retractable profile since I'm out the way at top. I'm good.
Mhm.
So that's my turn.
So you're at 0 heat. That's fine. The witch will go. Moving to here. You take 4 heat, Infidel. We're going to.
Wait.
We're full tacking. We're invading you, Palkia.
Can the witch see me?
Yes, because you're
I
size 1.
guess so, yeah.
And the
Yeah.
thing you're behind is size 1 as well. That is 1 invade at neutral. Unless Infidel makes it 1 difficulty.
Yeah, I will do that.
Still a hit.
Ah,
Impaired and 1 reactor stress. Go to 1 heat, lose a reactor, and then basics overheating. First one. Just impaired, nice. For our second trick, we are going to predatory logic against Infidel. That is coming in at neutral. That's a hit. Would you please put that prototype weapon to good use against Stuntman?
Yes, I couldn't do that, theoretically. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Stuntman will remember
No,
this.
Betrayal!
Is this a ranged attack?
Accurate,
yeah, it can be.
dumb. Yes, I can make it a range.
You can make it. You
Please
can.
a ranged attack.
You can decide to not make it accurate by taking 2 heat and making it a smart AoE. Otherwise, you can only.
Actually, smart would be better. Smart would be better because I have a higher.
You can make it. You can make it normal accurate, smart accurate, an accurate AoE, or an unaccurate smart AoE. But in the smart AoE case, you take 2 heat.
Yeah. Is your E defense better than your?
Yes.
You know what? I'll. You have a bunch.
Oh, jeez.
I'll make it smart, but
Smart accurate.
I don't know if I can take the 2 heat because
No, don't take the 2 heat. I'll take the smart. Don't.
smart.
Smart accurate range tag against Stuntman.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Stuntman has E defense 12, so
Yep.
solid,
Okay.
solid hit.
All right.
Feel
All
like-
right. We're going for the long shot here.
And I
Stasis
overcome.
ball.
Oh, stasis ball. Yep, that's fair.
Nope. I'm
Nope.
still shot.
Yep, that's 5 kinetic damage, reduced to 4 after armor,
Reduced to 4.
and that's the witch's turn.
That's okay. That's fine.
So you're beefy. You can take it.
Yeah, I can take it.
You're a big guy, stuntman. For you. Alright. Palkia, Dialga, and stuntman left.
There are two people very close together, and I have a flamethrower.
I was gonna say.
There
Yeah.
have been worse plans.
I also am not worrying about my heat anymore, so.
There have been worse plans.
Let's put it right there. Yep.
Yep.
I'll move right here. And I will... Am I within... First, I'm going to fire my weapon before I do anything else.
It's 1 accuracy against the assault, correct, and neutral against the witch.
Yep, 2 targets. And...
Oh, sorry, it's 1
One
difficulty against the
accurate.
witch, actually. Because there's cover in the way.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, and the witch is not in within 3, so your Vanguard 2 doesn't trigger. So it's 1 difficulty witch.
But I
one
ignore cover.
against targets that are within 3 spaces for you, yes.
Ah, you're right, you're right. I am...
1 accuracy assault, 1 difficulty witch.
Accuracy versus Junker Assault is 1, right?
Yep.
And difficulty 1.
It's a miss on the assault, but a hit on the witch. Alright.
I'll take it.
We'll take it.
And I'll turret drone that as well.
Yep.
Let's see. I can attempt to really neuter either the Junker Witch or the Junker Priest. I cannot kill... Well, hold on a second. Oh, I know what I can do. I can overcharge.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows,
Oh,
by the
no,
way,
one,
if you
three.
can activate a turret drone while segmenting, but sure. Who cares? Nobody knows.
And I'm just gonna fire the flamethrower a second time.
Yeah, let's do it again. Same deal.
Yep, 2 targets. Mid AoE attack. And 1 accuracy. Check. Difficulty. Check.
Okay.
Well, alright.
We also take those.
And yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to attempt to, with my final I'm going to take a tech attack.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I'm going to invade the witch.
Hits, nice.
Nice. And I'm going to hack slash.
Oh no, how rude.
I forgot I had that for a while.
No, the witch can't attack anymore.
No. And at the end of its turn, it burns to death, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know actually how
maybe.
much health it has, so it might be fine.
Gets an engineering check anyway, so if it succeeds that, it doesn't burn to death.
You're right. And that is the end of my turn.
Not a bad turn. The priest will go. Priest is going to attempt the shield. No, no shield. Invade Abjure. Invade against Dialga. Hits 2 heat impaired. Abjure against Palkia. 2 heat every time you make an attack. Ending the priest's turn, and I think it's live soon. Palkia and Dialga.
You wanna go?
Yeah, okay. You wanna go?
I'm not gonna be doing much other than killing my own drone.
Yeah, I don't really know what else I can do, though.
Let's see.
Unless...
Do you want to get away from me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dialga goes, the priest will die, the drone will die, and then you will die.
Yeah, just get further than the Lotus projector.
The Lotus projector is next.
Hopefully,
Imagine
this
beheading
building
the
will hold
priest
up.
and then, like, murderously pointing at this hovering drone. It's just like,
This like vaguely invisible thing, just like a cat going after a laser.
Oh, true, that thing is invisible. Oh, oh well.
Ooh,
Well,
idea.
reliable 4 is still gonna
I
do
mean,
some
when you
work.
approach it,
Do it.
Segment is just a giant cat running around after laser pointers
true.
protecting people.
I mean, to be fair, if you get too close to it, I can pull it in, redeploy it further, but still close.
Just use it as like a lure.
Nice.
Like, I can just see it. Just,
Wait, it's like,
alright,
wait,
move the
it's
drone.
literally just a laser pointer.
Yeah, it's literally just a laser pointer.
All right, Palkia, you want to go first?
Yeah. I will go. Oh wait, I was there. Yeah. I'm gonna move to here, and then I'm gonna.
We're still behind points wise. So
Yeah.
actually
I
no.
think it's fine.
I think
Actually, keep
this
doing
one
what
is
you're
under
doing.
control.
Yeah.
Actually, keep doing what you're doing because if you kill the witch, then we don't have to deal with anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I'm gonna lob a warp grenade over
Ooh.
here.
Everybody gets to
Fancy.
teleport next to the alligator.
Oh,
It is not a safe harbor. Don't believe it.
The unsafe harbor.
Place it right there. Yeah.
Yep. Everybody gets to teleport within that zone if you're allied. And the witch has to make an engineering save. Actually, can you just go to systems real quick and throw me warp grenade in chat?
Mm-hmm.
So I have something to click. Oh no. The witch! Oh no, doesn't make it.
Yep.
there.
You know where I want to put it.
You got it. In that case, the hex mine goes off.
And then
immediately.
the junker.
This happens immediately. So
Okay.
if you want, you can decide if I should do the assault first or the witch first. It's up to you.
Does anyone have a preference?
I
The
guess witch.
assault still has a turn. To be fair.
Yeah. Then toss the assault over there.
Yep,
and the witch
and
won't
they
be doing
can-
much because it can't
Lost
attack.
an assault on your mind.
No, we're not, because the assault saves, so I'm afraid it's the witch. We take those still. One hex mine, please.
Okay.
Okay,
Mine is supposed to be.
super dead. Unless... No. Not today. And the blink mine also goes off, but does nothing because its target just died. And that's it for the witch. And the two of you can teleport anywhere within this AoE where you like. You can put one of you in the zone if you like.
I'm tempted to just go right here, and then you can stay behind cover.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because with cover I have like +2 difficulty because of
Yeah, and
character.
I'm a
That's
thick boy. I can
soft
take
cover
a
specifically.
shot.
Basically, all your soft cover counts as hard cover. So as soon as you stand inside the woodwork, you would get hard.
The wood.
Yeah.
You mean
all your-
when you get wood, you get hard?
Yeah, when you get hard, you just have hard. If you
Oh.
get soft, you get hard, basically.
You bet it's like right outside.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'll just stay here.
All right, good warp grenade.
Thank you.
Wait,
And I
do
threw
you
out
have
a
one
quick.
If you kill the priest, I can stop Sekhmet and stay in the control zone.
I could throw another grenade. I could. I don't want to
But-
throw a mine.
You can only throw another hex charge if you overcharge, because you can't activate the same system twice. Oh no, sorry, never mind. I'm stupid.
Or
No, you're good. Never mind. Disregard
Cool.
disregard what am I saying.
Or I could move up and attack it with knives.
Yeah, do you have movement left?
Yeah. Or no. No.
Well, you have Hunter. Right?
Yes,
Not-
I have Hunter.
Oh, true. Hunter would work. Can Hunter up 3 spaces and throw a knife?
Yep, I guess I'll do that.
You are impaired, and you take 2 heat for every attack.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take too many, I think.
Godspeed. Alright,
Shit.
the first!
I think this is neutral because it's
Yep.
already accurate.
Miss?
Oof. And please do not roll a 1.
the segment knife.
Yep.
No.
Okay. Cold knife? No. No. Maybe. What a heat.
Another neutral knife.
Yeah.
There's the
Anyways.
hit, and that's a kill.
Awesome.
Go to 7 heat though. Oh, sorry, that is a kill, unless... Hey!
No!
One time.
You just cut off its leg, but it's fine. It didn't need that leg.
It was just a... That was not a load-bearing leg, you fool! That's like
Trash.
5 of these. Oh, that's unfortunate. You have a knife left, but it wouldn't be probably not worth it. Your impaired clears out. Your abjure clears out. The assault will go. The assault is going to take a movement, which will trigger your shotgun stuntman.
Indeed.
Actually, sorry, we're going to quick tech invade Palkia first.
Oh no.
Do we want to make this? Did you use warp shield this turn, or this round rather, Infidel?
Yeah, do you, for this round?
For this round, yeah. Doesn't matter. Miss
I
enemy.
think
Stuntman. 1 shotgun, if you like.
I would.
We're hunkering. Good thing that we hunkered. That would have been exact death. We're going to stick a knife in your face, Palkia, at neutral, hitting for 4. And then we're on fire for 4. 1 engineering check. Barely makes it.
Nice.
And that is the assault's turn, leaving you, Dialga.
Hey, the assault is close.
It
Okay.
is.
We will move 1 space closer to the priest.
Yes.
And then we will attack with... I will barrage with the nanocarbon sword.
Mhm.
To start. This is going to be with 1 difficulty.
Mm-hmm. Hits.
Okay.
Take 2 points of heat.
Yep. And
That's
then
a
I will,
dead
with the rest of my
priest.
barrage... I
Oh,
will
sorry,
do...
unless...
Oh.
No, we're done.
I will then do the rest of my barrage with my only other weapon I can attack with, which is my chain axe, which isn't in range of anything, so I lose that attack.
Incorrect. That drone dies.
It's a range 2, so it's
Oh, threat 2, never mind. Yeah.
and then I will
Need to move towards the turret drone.
closer to the turret drone,
Mm-hmm.
and I will skirmish against the assault with
Mhm.
my nanocarbon.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that Dialga, the pilot Dialga, is just like... carefully,
It's a
like-
kill! Unless... No!
Ooh.
Exactly killed. Because we needed the hunker down for the shotgun.
There you go.
Alright.
That's my turn.
And I don't think we're overcharging, huh? So, narrowly avoiding that stress there. And you have killed all the junkers in the area.
Ooh.
Well done. Wonderful. All this delicious
how
scrap
many rounds?
for your taking.
Yeah, because we get enough points. Yeah, we got it. Oh,
Yeah,
look at that
easily.
little robot.
scrap metal.
Yeah, it's just a little. He's just a little guy, okay. You have time to repair your mechs as best as you can before the leader of this area of the planet arrives to kick your butts. Let's see how it goes. Dialga. You have repair points in the amount of 5.
I do. I'll just use 2 of them to restore structure.
Mhm.
And I guess I'll repair my health, because
Mhm.
like I have so many repairs.
And then you have 2 left, and you can clear your heat if you like.
Yeah, I will.
Perfect. Palkia, you also have a bunch of repair points.
Yeah.
5.
So it's 2 for stress.
2 for
or
stress.
Okay,
And
so I'll
1 for
spend 2
HP.
for stress. And then 1 each to repair health, clear heat, and replenish 1 use of all limited systems.
You can clear heat for free.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
So you have 3 for stress, HP, and then 2 to get back 1 limited system each. With Grease Monkey 1.
Yeah.
So you're out of points when all is said and done. Oh, you don't have Grease Monkey 1.
Don't I?
No.
Ah, shoot. I must not have.
I'm afraid that means that you are left over with 2.
That's alright.
Infidel, you have 3 repair points.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use 2 to bring my structure back up to 4.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna use the 1. You only need 1 to repair a weapon mount, right?
No, it's 1
Or
per weapon.
is it per weapon?
Yeah, it's 1 per weapon.
Okay, in that case. I'll just bring back the rifle. The assault rifle, and not the Oracle Allen.
The big iron. I respect it.
Yeah,
Alright. Perfect. We're gonna take a break. The break's gonna be a little longer because I will roll up the Junk Lord now together with stream, and my gut feeling says 20 minutes, but we'll see. So be ready. 15 minutes minimum, open-ended, but my gut says 20. I'll see you then. Alright, Twitch chat. This is the best part of the stream, where we will put together a boss for Scene 2. Let's do it. Let me just get my spinny wheels up. 1 second. First of all, we need a name, so post your name in chat right now. And if you would like a respin on something, you can spend 10,000 interpoints. Intercoins. In order to do that. Can either, you know, if you see something strong, you can make it weaker. If you see something weak, you can make it stronger. All up to you guys. Ugh. Leave me alone, Chrome. Just do your thing. Alright. Oh god, there's ads. Jesus. Can I make these large? I can. Oh no, that's too large. Doesn't matter. Alright. Don Elefante, I love it. The Kunk Lord. Jankenstein's monster. I love Don Elefante. Don Elefante. Let me just mute that. Is the soundboard okay, by the way? Is that alright? Be annoying because I think the Discord update sort of ruined it for Discord. Alright. We are going to start with a frame. Let's roll a frame. It's a hive! Hive base. Okay, let's write that down somewhere. So we're gonna do one chassis, one size. It's always an ultra, and we're gonna give it 2 weapons, 2 traits, 2 systems. Okay, so chassis is the hive. Size. Where's the size wheel? There it is. Let's not do size 4. Size 3 hive. Wonderful. We are getting 2 weapons. First weapon. The bombard cannon. Second weapon. The pulse laser. The optional Scar weapon. Okay. What else do we have? I think this is traits, yes. So we have a size 3 high with a bombard cannon, pulse laser. It's getting 2 traits. The first trait. Predatory logic, okay. Oh, sorry, no, these are systems. Yup, I dig it. We take it. And a breach ram to get it to range. Or out of range, perhaps? That is the breach ram. It will get 2 traits. Yeah, lol is right. Duck and cover, what's that? Oh, is that the new... Sorry, I need to look that up. Strider? I think so. Duck and cover? What's duck and cover from? Duck and cover 67? No. Oh, it's a squad trade. What does that do? Alright. Duck and cover. Trigger. The squad is hit by an attack. Effect. The squad gains resistance to the damage but becomes immobilized until the end of the next turn. Mwah. Alright. Done. Yeah, thank you for the light. That's it. And Spined. Which is a monstrosity trade. I think it deals 1 AP kinetic damage whenever you hit it. Perfect. You now have time to get your respins in, and for what? And do it now. And then I'm going to set up the hive. To reiterate, we have a size 3 hive with a bombard cannon, pulse laser, predator logic, breach ram, duck and cover, and spined. Let me just fix up the stats. Save is 12, tiers 1. My bombard macro, by the way, has the cluster munition thing inbuilt, so it'll have cluster munitions. Scour, pulse laser. Size 3 hits the dirt, yeah. We'll give it predatory logic. Lemao. Predatory logic, and what else? Breach RAM of the Breacher. I think that's like 6. Oh, there's 2 6-up recharges as well. Oh well. Breach RAM is 6 spaces? Yeah, 6 spaces, whoosh, basically. That's cool. And then the traits are very esoteric, like spined and... spined and duck. That's cool. Duck and cover. Cool ultra. Did we get any rerolls? No. I'm gonna pick up the... Go to retrograde now. I'm gonna pick up a token from the chop shop. And then we'll slap that in, and then we have our ultra for the night. This is really fun. Mech chop shop, mech garage. Sorry, garage. What looks like an artillery hive? That's the real question. What looks like an artillery hive? That's too much. Plus a pulse laser. And there's so much amazing stuff in the chop shop. I mean, it is also size 3. That one kind of works. And spined. There are no spined mechs. Well, the Vlad, right? You know, we'll lean into the tech aspect a bit with predatory logic, right? There, let's take this one. We just need to open GIMP, slap that on a size 3 base. Backdrop size 3. Don Elefante. For scene 2. Seems like just pure jank, so I'm fine with it being as it is. Sunzi, Barkley, Rasa. Yeah, it's a lot of jank. But I'm suspecting most of the bosses will be. Has a lot of HP, and we'll see how it goes. Copy the pilot's over. Alright, last chance to reroll anything on the Junk Lord. Absolute last call. spike-covered massive guns that can and will run for cover, run you over and can't take damage. Seems like something a jungler down is fun. True, I like it. Oh, sorry, I left you on the wheel. There we go. Haha, pretty good. You're pretty good. Pretty good. God, Metal Gear Solid is such a good series. A daily reminder that an Interpoint Station is co-written and directed by Hideo Kojima. Fucking based. Alright, I completely lost track of time. I'm gonna ask how much time we still have. Hello, how we doing? Are we still on break, or how long did that take?
Hello?
Hello. How long?
Hello?
How long did that take? Do we still have time? I didn't look.
No, we're out of time.
We're out of time. Okay. I didn't look at the
Yeah,
clock,
we're
which
out
was
of
foolish
time.
of me.
There's no more time left. Time is over.
I don't know when did we start the break? How long ago?
6, I think.
I don't. On the hour, so 20 minutes
When
ago.
we started the break.
When did we chat? Do a chat. When did we start the break?
Wait.
Nobody knows. Doesn't matter.
No.
Are we all back? We're all back. Okay. In that case, we can just go to scene 2. Perfect. All right. You have secured the salvage for us to put more mechs together, but the local junk lord is not happy with that at all. The local junk lord is called Don Elefante.
Oh my goodness.
And he is a bastard.
Don Elephant. Oh, that's such a cool looking mech.
From what it appears, there's he's like spines of rebar sticking out of his mech, and he has a portal with which he can summon weaponry, and he seems to be capable of hacking as well. This man is an ultra. Don Elefante is an ultra. Based on no, I'm not even gonna tell you what he's based on. Okay, if you want the whole deets, scan him. Easy as that.
Oh, scan him, you say? I can do you one better.
True. This is a straight up brawl. At the end of the 6th round, I need more player characters than non-player characters in the control zone in the middle. Don Elefante counts for 4. Reinforcements may or may not come in. We'll see how we're doing. And yeah.
The way I read that is, if you start killing him far too fast, people will show up.
Basically. Don Elefante, what I can tell you, has 2 weapons, 2 systems, and 2 traits. He has a frame, and he is an ultra. And all of these were randomized on the stream. It was very fun. We didn't get a respin, so he's in his natural form. Out of the pain meter, I would put Don Elefante from a pain meter from 0 to 10. I would put him on a 5. He's probably one of the fairer ones this week. Alright. You can place yourself in the player deployment zone, and then we can get right into it.
Alrighty. Well, if you guys don't mind, I might want to go first to try and expose what this guy's systems and stuff are.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
I can also pull someone forwards with this getaway driver thing, so if someone wants to get
True.
real far out.
Get in, nerd! We're hitting a boss!
Oh, and I could also...
Actually-
I could activate hyperspec fuel injector.
Yeah,
and
it's scene
lay
2,
some
say
mines
the
down.
line, Swallowtail
Question.
Pilot.
Wait, who has the getaway driver again?
It's like Marathon.
Yeah.
What's your movement, Delgia?
5.
Yeah, could you please move me? I have a movement of 3.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. I am slow.
Okay. Well, since this is the last, if you guys don't mind, I'm going just to expose it, and then you guys can travel all over the map.
Sure.
Well, first of all, I'm going to do my core system, which is hard to look up. See, it's actually this.
Yep.
There we go.
The classic Zilmzi core action, the prophetic interjection.
Classic.
Classic.
I'll travel
Absolutely classic.
forward, and then I will set off the Athena's Simulacrum.
Let's put down Athena. Can you put it in chat? I need to see what exactly it tells you.
Oop, got moved.
Sorry.
You know all statistics, weapons, and okay, so you get full scan. You got it. Perfect. So, Don Elefante is based on an old Hive chassis, which looks a little like this. Don Elefante is able to conjure up two kinds of weapons with his portals. One is a bombard cannon. The other is a pulse laser.
Ooh.
As features, the rebar spikes, meaning that every time Don Elefante is hit with a melee attack, the attacker suffers 1 armor-piercing kinetic damage. Don Elefante is able to duck and cover, gaining resistance and becoming immobilized. Additionally, Don Elefante has 2 systems. One of them is the Breach Ram, which will get him up the field real quick, pushing and running over everybody in its path, as well as predatory logic. Just have that.
Oh no.
That's quite funny.
That's Don Elefante for you.
Let's not line up for the pulse laser then.
Yeah, you should boost out of the range for the bombard cannon, because that's coming after your turn, by the way. It's just happening.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
You can either decide to, you can show solidarity and be part of the attack, or you can just duck and get out.
Oh no!
But the bombard is happening.
Is my 2 remaining movement enough to get me out of there, or am I gonna need to boost?
Let me get the AoE. I think you're fine with 2 remaining movement. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And I will just scooch a little over there.
Just looking to see it. Infield runs up. Alright, I'm scanning. Oh shit!
Oh no!
Ooh, sorry about
And
that.
The rest of us like, what's she running? Boom.
Alright,
I think
perfect.
other than that, do I really need to? No. Really quick. Can I get anything else in there? No, but what I could try and do. How far away are you? Are you just no? Person. 13, 14, 15. The Oracle is the one that could reach. Dang it. Okay, well in that
The
case,
spiteful oracle.
in that case, I will. I don't know. I'll put down the Lotus projector just to have it be there, I suppose.
That'll help, for sure. Do you want to put it in the AoE so it deals more damage? That'd be cool. After here.
I could, but I think
You could! Out of spite. Alright. Cool stuff. Is that your turn?
yes, that is my turn.
Alright. Don Elefante will open up a portal to the scrap dimension and pull out a very long barrel. Just grows and grows before it erupts, targeting 3 people. Inaccurate attack though. Do you want to warp shield that? In that case, it's double inaccurate.
Yeah, I
In that
will
case,
do that.
you won't be able to core power. Up to you.
won't be able to corporate. Oh yeah, I guess. Do any of you want to teleport?
It's too late. It's 3 misses. That was the warp shield. And then we have speed 5. This is a super heavy attack, and we are stomping outside of Athena range, ending our first turn.
Thank God.
My mental image of that was he's just got a really just a mech-sized paper bag, like a lunch bag.
Yeah, basically.
And just stuck his hand in and pulled out this insanely large, like, handgun with this comically oversized barrel.
Don Elephant is not playing around. Be careful.
Could I potentially go?
Or I was thinking I could go and play some mines down here. Maybe.
Oh, I was thinking I could go get in melee with it so that it has difficulty on its only attacks which are ranged.
True. And you could pull one of us with you.
Yeah. I was planning to pull the person that doesn't have 6 speed and hyperspec fuel injector.
Yeah.
I'm a slow boy. Please.
Plus you get to
can I go fast?
take someone with you.
Yeah, but only for one movement, I think, right? Not my whole turn.
I think it's all. But I'm also not going to look it up. You know, you wrote it down somewhere.
During your turn, when you move or boost, you may take adjacent characters that are small with you.
So, any on?
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I guess I'll go then.
Mhm.
I will.
Say the lines like Martha
hyperspec
Pilot.
Fuel injector. And I'm gonna move reboost boost
Okay.
right here.
Nice.
You can stop wherever you want, stuntman. I assume you don't want to be super close to me.
Certainly don't want to be that close, but I will get much closer. Wait. Being behind will give me cover, will it not?
Yep, correct.
Make sure that they can't get a good line on us, though, which I don't know if there's any spot that you can go that
It's a 10 line, so
It's a
you're
10
gonna be
line.
right in there.
Well, unless you're like over here.
Oh, I
like
see what you
here,
mean.
well,
Okay, maybe I
yeah.
get over here then.
That's still a
Oh.
10 line.
Yes, too.
Yeah, there might not actually be a good spot.
It's just 4
I mean, you
damage,
could-
though.
You could go back
Well,
here,
you
maybe.
know,
You
It's
can
just
go right
four
there.
damage.
But
Only 4 damage.
It's
but
only
that
4
stuff.
damage.
That's
I'll
supposed
just
to.
I'll just be here, and then on my
Yeah.
turn I'll move away.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I will attack with the nanocarbon sword.
You take 1 damage. Oh, you first need to hit, but you take damage. Solid hit. Dealing 7 kinetic,
7
you
kinetic.
take 1 armor piercing. Oh, actually, no, we're going to duck and cover that. Becoming immobilized and gaining resistance. So we're taking 4.
You're going to immobilize yourself.
Yes. This is the Don Elefante way, okay?
And then I will
No, that's fine. I like this, Ralph.
overcharge.
For 1 hit.
And I'll swing again.
Definitely.
Do they just have resistance to that damage? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, so that damage. So once per round. It's an ultra, so it regains the reaction each of its turns, but that's a solid hit.
Yeah.
Dealing 5.
Oh my
womp
god.
womp. You
Jeez,
take 1.
That's a bad crit. Take 1 more. Alright, and then that will be my turn.
Alright, Don Elefante is going to ram you.
Okay.
This 1 ram attack. Hitting. Also, size also was randomized, so I'm sorry to say that it's size 3. And your traitor once again useless.
Ooh.
A heavy frame does nothing. And I think we're gonna follow it up with a pulse laser.
You know,
2 targets.
I have cover.
Yep, you have hard covered. Yalga, you'll get 1 accuracy because you're prone.
And it's,
Stuntman, you're 2 difficulty.
and
Hit and
it's, I still can't use my reaction, right?
You can use your core power if you like.
Oh, yeah, I do want to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
in that case. Was it all a simulation?
I don't really need it.
Nobody
How
really
much
needs it, to be
damage
honest.
does...
4 goes down to 3 because your armor. But one of you can get resistance.
You want to take it, stuntman?
Take 2 damage instead and
You
teleport
already,
3 spaces.
have you already taken damage?
Yeah.
A tiny bit. 2 damage.
Then I'll take the damage, you take the resistance.
Okay. So I take 1 or 2 less damage?
You take 2 less damage. Oh no, sorry. You take 4, reduced to 3, reduced to 2. You take 2 damage overall. So you should be at 11, and then you get to teleport 3 spaces if you like.
Wait, shouldn't I be at 12 if I took 4 total damage?
You took 2 from the spines. Now you took again 2. So you're at 12. You're correct.
I can
I
teleport?
just can't do. Yeah, you get to teleport 3.
Teleport 3 spaces.
3 spaces.
Can I go there? Or do I have to...
Definitely. That's Don Elefante's second turn.
And
Loses
I take 3
immobilized.
damage, correct?
Yes, you take 3.
And he is still immobilized, correct?
No. Actually, we could have cleared if I was smart. We're losing the immobilized at the end of the turn, I think. Pretty sure.
Gotcha.
But because we're an ultra, we could have cleared at the start of the turn. I'll have to keep that in mind. Next time.
So is he currently immobilized?
No, he's not.
No?
Stuntman and Palkia.
Okay.
Do you mind if I go? I kind of want to set up some mines, or unless you have something.
I do not have something.
It doesn't really matter because Don Elefant is out of turns. Gets 2 as an ultra.
Oh, cool. All right. So yeah, whatever you want to do.
And if somebody could just immobilize him, I can stun him.
I mean, I can throw some mines down. I have mesmer mines, which, if he triggers them, will immobilize.
That is pretty neat. Well, you go ahead. I don't have anything specific planned.
All right. First off, I'll activate Hyperspec Fuel Injector.
Yep, the second.
Yep.
Say the line, Swallowtail Pilot.
I don't. What's the line?
Line is I activate everything. You already said it. It's fine.
Oh, gotcha. Let's say I thought I said. It's tricky. How do I? Here-ish. Move to here. Is that good?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna lay down mines. I think these 3 spaces.
Yep.
So I think a mesmer, a blink, and a hex. And I think that's all I can do at the moment.
Yeah, you can arrange them as you like.
Yeah. Something like that. Use all of my movement. I could move, overcharge, and then put down more mines. I could overcharge, well, boost, overcharge, more mines. That might be nice. I think I'll do that.
Mhm.
Maybe? I don't know. I feel like that's a weird use of an overcharge, but other than attacking him, I don't really know.
You are hilariously terrible against Don Elefante, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Because if you throw your knife, a rebar spike will shoot back out right at you.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so I guess I'll overcharge, boost 3 spaces to here,
Mhm.
and drops 3 more mines.
Yep. The same ones?
So yeah, same ones, one of each.
Mhm.
Or I'll probably drop 2 mesmers and then keep my blinks.
Okay.
So that I can.
Oh no, sorry, I don't think you can actually. Might be once per round. Yeah, it's once per
Dang.
round, so you can only place 1 here. If at all, if you wanna.
Okay, well then I'll just place 2. Or oh no, I can't place any mines at all, or any additional ones.
You can place 1.
Okay.
You just can't mine deploy again. For another
Oh, okay.
2.
Alright. Then I'll place a here.
Which one? Hex?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Go back this way. Right there. And my turn.
Got it. And Stuntman, all you.
Excellent. I just have to do a little range measurement. Yeah, I'm within. Okay. Yeah, alright. I'm liking that. Okay. So I will do quick action to lock on to the big guy.
Definitely.
And I will then spend that lock on a quick tech to invade.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. To invade. There we go. 1 accuracy.
Mm-hmm. It's a hit. Nice. Taking 2
Nice.
heat. Oof, yeah, we're
he's
taking
up with
4 heat,
some-
thank you very much.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. And what I will be doing is I will be doing hack slash. I don't want him to hack us.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's considering predatory logic this turn. Yep. Perfect.
Yep. And then I will take my move to move 3, so I'll just move there, there. And yeah, you know what? I will overcharge for 1d6 heat, for 2 heat,
Mm-hmm. Nice.
and I will invade a second time.
Yep. Definitely does
Nice. And that one I'm just gonna fragment the signal.
it. Yeah. Impaired and slowed. And that's a round. Going into round 2. Wait, they're
Wait,
gonna play a turn?
Wouldn't
Sorry.
he be immobilized because he would have been slowed the first time? I hit him with the tech attack.
No, because you hack slashed.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Continue.
Plus, Metafold Maze is a quick action. You need to also perform. So you can invade somebody and then Metafold Maze and make them mobilized.
Oh, I see.
Just miniature things. But also don't get your hopes up because as an Ultra it can clear stunned before it takes a turn. So
Nice.
it literally does nothing. Going into round 2,
Oh.
Don Elefante is going to clear the Impaired as an Ultra. We are then going to ram you once more, Dialga. Screaming LOL and Lemao as we do so at 1 accuracy because you're prone. Ah!
I think I'm the one screaming lol.
It's fair. The hubris. I would have triggered the blink and the hex charge. Unlucky. What else can we do? Not. Oh, we could breach ram for the memes. Yes. Breacher moves up to 6 space and straight line and engage and passing through. Breacher passes through any obstruction destroyed this way. Yup. Any characters that must save. We pushed out of the way as directly as. Oh yeah, we can still do it. Even better. We're moving.
I also,
Yes.
I don't see that ignores reactions though. So I get Overwatch.
The Breacher moves up to 6 space in a straight line, ignore engagement, passing through but not stopping your characters. 6 damage, passes through its way. Shieldly save. Yes. You get Overwatch, but first give me. No, for Overwatch first actually. Let's do it. Oh no, sorry, we can't do that anyway because we're slowed. Womp womp. Never mind.
Oh.
I lied. Hmm. I guess we just have a pulse laser, I'm afraid. One pulse laser against you, Dialga. One target. You're prone, engagement neutral. That's a hit for 4.
Yep.
And then the slowed clears, and that is Don Elefante's first turn.
Would it be possible for me to take a turn? Because I can do a lot of damage. And potentially destroy
Go for it.
systems.
Fair. I mean, I might try and. Yeah, go for it. I could try and marker light if you want to go after me in order to get some.
Yeah, but then Don Elefante gets another try to push
Yeah.
Dialga into a million mines.
I'm gonna have a lot
Yeah,
of
let's let
accuracy on my...
Diog be in a less precarious position.
Oh, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
in a similarly precarious
Yeah,
position.
but
I'm just
we
gonna have
unloaded
dealt
the
a lot of
segment.
damage also.
Yeah. Unloaded the segment first, it's fair.
Yeah, Segment is not gonna let
I
me
could also.
move.
I could. Wait, could I go? Or wait,
Whoa.
I was gonna say I could toss a blink mine at it and,
Oh.
or a blink grenade at it and make it trigger all of the grenades and
It's true.
mines.
It's true. It would actually. You can go to here and trigger everything
Yeah.
at once.
Okay, that actually
Or I
seems
could even
way
just.
better.
I could put it here, and then the blink would send it over here to the
Yeah.
hex.
Yeah, no, that would definitely. No, if you put it onto the Mesmer, it triggers all 4 mines at once. Be ridiculous.
Yeah, that seems better.
It would. Okay. It can pass an engineering save to avoid it, though. So.
Yeah.
At the very least, it allows Dialga to pick where he wants to fight.
Yeah.
Preferably
And-
away from all of the mines.
You
Yeah.
can also try and hack it to impair it, to make it harder for it to pass.
That's
the
also
save.
true. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Oh,
Alright.
don't hack it too much because I want its heat to be high.
Just hack it a little bit.
I'll just hack it once.
Just hack it a regular amount, okay?
Hack it a very precise amount.
I just really need it to not clear its heat.
Gotcha. Okay. So I guess I'll go
Mhm.
throw an invade its way.
Yep.
Fragment signal, right?
It's a hit, nice.
And then I will throw a warp grenade its way.
Oh boy, engineering save, 1 difficulty. No, we're not making it.
Yes. Right on top of the Mesmer.
Alright, 2 hex mines immediately go off. Let's do
Yep.
those first. 1 agility save at 1 difficulty. Ah, it hurts. Ah, we're making that one, taking 3. And another one. That could have gone better. Alright, we're taking another 3.
Ooh.
Then the blink mine goes off. It's an engineering save at 1 difficulty. 13, we're making that one, so we're not jammed, and the Mesmer. Oh, burst 2. Oh, that's also you, Dialga.
Ooh. Actually, when that blink mine went off, or blink charge, I was also.
Yes. You
Or
can
does
also
that just
teleport, yes.
one? Oh.
Yeah, blink charge is a single target. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Don is immobilized.
Uh-oh.
And maybe you are too, Dialga.
My weak computer.
Oh, the weak computer coming to bite you!
Oh, it actually did too. Or not, it did actually. I had no idea.
Well, here we are.
And then I'm gonna move back over here.
Mhm.
And that'll be my turn.
Good turn. The Don is going to clear the immobilized. We are running with a breach ram. Unless we still slowed, we can't. Ugh. Why are you always slowed? In that case, we're just getting away from you, Dialga, which will provoke Overwatch. And what can you do? The provoke Overwatch twice, actually. Once from you and one for Stuntman.
Yep. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Maybe. Ooh! Misses for 3. And 1 shotgun.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Dealing 3. We're taking 1 pulse laser. 2 targets. 1, 2. Difficulty each because impaired. Miss and miss. And then we're using the second quick action to get rid of that nonsense hack 2. Is that a systems check?
Yes, it is.
Okay, make a systems check.
Or you could reboot the computer and shut down.
I don't even think that NPCs can shut down, to be honest. I just... Oh no, we don't. Alright, we're still hacked and slashed. That's impaired gone, slowed gone, and that's the second turn done. Leaving Dialga, Stuntman, and Infidel.
Please allow me to go. I would like to do this. This would be very fun to do.
Burn it with all of its own heat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Last argument of kings.
Yep. First, I'm going to take a. I'm going to do my third. I've the 1d6 plus 3, I believe.
Plus
Heat
4.
overcharge.
Just go to basics and click overcharge.
Oh, basics.
Basics overcharge.
Oh, that's so convenient. Thank you.
Nope.
Whoops. Nope, that's not the right one. I
It's the
meant
4th one.
Yes. I don't know why it said that one. Oh, because the drop-down menu. Okay, I take 5 heat.
5 heat, nice.
Oh.
Locking on.
Oh yeah, locking on.
Yep. And then 1 last argument of kings.
One last argument of kings.
And 1 accuracy.
Oh, I miss.
Oh no. By 1, by the way. Barely misses.
Oh well.
Oh well.
That's the end of my turn. I will end turn.
Infidel and Dialga.
I'm in a little bit of a rough spot.
True.
Hold on. Do you want to go in, Bell? You're also muted.
I did not know I was muted. Sorry, I was talking the entire time.
No, it's all good.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can just. I was gonna say that I can marker light him, and that can potentially let you get a critical off.
Yeah, I'm like not in range and I'm immobilized.
Ooh,
If you can
okay, well
push
then.
him 1 space.
Just push him.
Would my knockback one?
Yeah, it would.
Decide-
It would.
Okay.
Yeah, that would do it. Oh no! The big iron coming in clutch.
Yeah, then I'll okay, in that case I will
It's all
do
coming
this.
together.
just crack shot, so steady my aim,
Yup.
and then I will assault rifle. And that is that 2 accuracy? Okay, it was
1 accuracy. From crack
1
shot, and that's it, unless you want to lock on first.
oh yeah, I mean I am not really doing anything else, so.
Okay. In that case, 2 accuracy.
Alrighty. Then gotcha. Accuracy 2.
That is a solid hit, pushing Don Elefante back 1 space and dealing damage in the amount of 4, which is exactly enough for a structure. Unless... Nah, restructuring. Down to 3. Structure damage, first lost. Oh, sorry, gets rolled twice because Ultra. We're losing a system. We're losing predatory logic for now because we can't use it anyway.
Okay, well that's everything, so I'll end my turn.
Alrighty, I'll go. It is time!
Alright. Sekhmet.
Definitely.
And then we are going to... Sadly, I'm not in range to Chain Axe, so it's just nanocarbons.
Yep, doesn't have armor though, so probably
So
fine.
many nanocarbons.
That's a hit.
So
Dealing
7 kinetic,
Yep.
and then we will use the free one. 1 accuracy,
It's a hit.
another 7,
Yep.
and then we will overcharge.
Yep, for your second time.
Overcharge for my second time, gaining 3 heat. And attacking with the nanocarbon.
It's a hit. We're
For
hunkering
6
from
more
that.
kinetic.
Taking 3 from this, and you take 3 AP kinetic from
Yeah.
Spined. And we're immobilized and taking half damage from the last one.
Okay. And then I clear my immobilizer.
Yes, but you're still prone.
Yeah.
Alright, that is a round. Going to round 3. We're getting some friends at this point.
Uh-oh.
We'll be getting 1 assassin from the top right.
Ooh, I can use my weapons.
My weapon, my knives. Let's see.
That one does not have scary spikes.
Don Elefante is going to clear the immobilized because Ultra. Fun ability. We are once again firing the... Actually, let me just fetch the AoE. Could go for that one. Can't go for all 3. Can't go for 2 characters. Yeah, we'll slap the bombard cannon. We'll pull it back out. We'll slap it on the Lotus projector and you stuntman.
Oh.
Do you roll the invisible one for that then?
Yes. Let me roll the attack first, and then on a hit I'll roll invisible.
Infidel, is there a way you could make this less hurty shooty me?
Yeah, I can impose difficulty on it,
Yep.
maybe?
You can make
Yeah.
a double difficulty flag.
Yeah.
That would be very nice.
Alright,
Since
let's
it's
do
the
it.
new round.
Hits you, stuntman, for 19.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a crit. You take 7, reduce to 6, and the Lotus Drone is a miss. And that's that. That's first turn.
No, that means I don't get to clear all my heat for free.
Oh well.
I was so close.
It was the nat 20, by the way.
Indeed. May I go first?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Alright, I would like to... Argument of Kings.
Hey! It's a hit, but it's a tech action. Just click that real quick. It's not invade. It's a full tech. It's in tech actions.
Oh, okay.
But
Check
we're,
actions.
we're counting that hit. That's fine.
Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry. Well, it hit anyways.
It's anyway. You implant a virus,
So-
meltdown, take burn. If this action causes your target to overheat, which it does, it resolves before they reset their heat cap. Okay, so we're going to 10 heat. We're taking 10 burn, restructuring, unless... No, restructuring. Going down to 2 structure. We're then resetting down to 2. And we're doing a structure damage.
I'm just going to, don't mind me, get behind some cover.
We're losing the other system as well. Plus 1 fire for 10. Unlucky. Alright, is that your turn?
Yes, I have moved behind cover, and
Perfect.
that is my end of turn.
Don Elefante will go again and shoot another bombard cannon. This time at you, Infidel, and you, Stuntman.
Oh darn, I'm sorry. I made a terrible
Terrible
mistake.
mistake, yep. This time only
At least
one
I have
difficulty.
cover.
No, because the impact zone is hit behind you. Also, row 20 is
Darn.
just
Okay.
dying. I think it's back. It's a hit on you, Stuntman. You're taking the brunt here.
You know what? I'm okay with this.
Unless Infill does core power for maybe resistance.
Yeah, I mean, I could give you that resistance if, yeah, I'll do that.
Nope, I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing fine. I'm okay. Fine.
Alright.
This
You're
is fine.
One engineering check at the end of turn. We're making it, phew, no 10 extra damage. And that is a turn for Don Elefante.
I can once again do a lot of damage.
I'm once again asking to do a lot of damage.
This time I can do more damage.
Or you're not immobilized anymore. Never mind.
No.
I was gonna say I can try and push him back again.
No, I can just stand up and run over to him.
Crawl over menacingly.
Does that sound good for people? Or?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna stand up,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna boost over there for free.
For free, yep.
And then I'm going to barrage
Mhm.
with a chain axe with accuracy.
It's a hit. Dealing 2
2
damage.
damage. And then I will ram. Yep,
You
no,
No, you can't. You're too small. Sorry.
well, if I crit, I can do damage.
Oh, yes, good point, but I think you need to grapple here. I don't think it's even illegal. You can't even attempt to ram, I think. That's the thing.
Oh, really?
I think so. Let me double check.
Okay, well, I'll just
ram.
or
When you ram,
I'll
you make a
grapple
melee attack with your M1 knocking a target down. To ram, make a melee attack against an adjacent
yeah.
target. The same. Yeah, can't even attempt it here. You can grapple, which is also a melee attack that can crit.
then. Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's do it. But I just
This
wasted your
is-
crit, so unlucky.
Oh, did I really?
No, oh,
Doesn't
never mind.
matter.
You got it.
6 damage.
6 damage, easy.
And then nanocarbon. With 1 accuracy.
Solid
Regular,
hit.
10 damage.
Oh, jeez.
And then nanocarbon.
Hit.
Ooh, oh, an 8 hits though. 8 damage.
Yeah.
And I will overcharge.
We structure unless.
Oh yeah, let's see if you can blow up first.
So close. Structure damage. 3rd lost. Not taking that one. Taking, yeah, the 333. Easy. We're losing a weapon. We're losing the howitzer. Bombard cannon.
Okay. This is my 3rd overcharge.
Yes.
3 heat.
Mhm.
At max heat. Nanocarbon sword.
Ooh.
Just 3 damage.
There's the miss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks?
Yep.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Spikes sticking out from your mech at every angle. Unlucky. Alright, good turn. Solid. Just click me the end turn button once you're done.
Yep, sorry.
The assassin is going to move. He's going to jump. 1 agility save, please.
On me?
Yep. On a failure, you become prone.
And I have accuracy. Makes you hyperspec.
Oh, barely. And 1 heated, actually, oh. Our secret weapon. The assassin unpacks from its back a giant shotgun and shoots at you.
Oh my god.
Ah, missing entirely.
Yes.
You called the devil's cough. I'm.
Worth a shot, literally. Ending the assassin's turn.
Nobody expects a ninja with a shotgun.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, Stuntman and... Oh no, Stuntman you went. Just Infidel and Palkia.
I mean, I could go and try and, I can try and do a couple things. But mostly it's gonna be me moving stuff around, I think, and giving a quick shot off. If you have anything in specific planned. Palkia.
No, I was probably just gonna. I mean, at this point, I probably have to attack the assassin now that I'm engaged with it. My plan was at some point was to place some mines down and then prepare to, blink grenade the dawn onto them. But I think at the moment the assassin is preventing me from doing that. So you can go if you want. Its turns are over, and then I'll attack it.
That's all NPC's done.
I don't know. 4. Okay, and I'm gonna move Athena. Quick action. Just gonna...
I think you can get... Yeah, if you want to get both.
Yeah, it's just since it's at the end of their turn and they move.
Yeah, but they get Overwatch when they move, so probably good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then rather quick, I will. You know, I'll shoot at the assassin with my assault rifle. With
the prototype.
with my. Yeah, with the prototype. Accurate, smart, ranged. One accuracy.
Solid hit. Dealing 4.
And then, yeah. There we go.
Alright.
And that is my turn.
And Palkia.
Lovely. I think I'm just gonna barrage into this assassin.
Lots of knives.
So, question. My disdainful blade will allow me to use a knife on one of my mounts twice.
Yeah.
That'll be 6 attacks. Alright.
Yeah, you make 6 attacks. As you do. Casual 6 attack knives. One of them triggers Hunter. The frame trade.
Yep.
And all of them are
And
at
all the full knives have
2 accuracy. Yeah.
It's a crit.
Strong maneuver right there. 2 damage plus Hunter. 2d6, keep highest.
Yep. Oh.
Or you can just go to frame trades and click Hunter actually. It's not overcomplicated. That also works. Another 3, yep.
Throw the full knife on there. I could teleport with that last one, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, probably not really worth it. Another crit.
And it's another crit.
Dealing 3.
3 damage. And then I'm gonna throw a segment knife for 1 accuracy. Oh my.
It's a miss.
I miss.
And another 2 Fold Knives.
Gold knife. And crit. Ooh.
Sorry, another 3 Fold
That's
Knives.
another crit.
That's a dead assassin, unless... Nah.
Nah. And I think I'll teleport with that. I don't even. Well,
Don't even really need
that
to.
ends my barrage. That was only 4 weapons.
Yeah. Is Disdainful Blade against the same target? No, any. You can still Disdainful Blade and integrate it if you like against the Dawn.
Yeah, but then I'll be damaged. But I guess it's fine.
Yeah,
I'll
probably.
take
I think you're fine.
it. Yeah. Fold knife on the ox. Or integrated, I meant.
Hits. Deals 1 damage, you
For
take 1.
Yep. And segment knife. Ooh. Oh.
Hits,
yeah.
barely.
And
Deals
4.
another 4. You take 1.
Okay. And I think that's my turn. I could boost.
Good boost, yep.
Ooh, but boost. Boost up here. Kind of the home cutter.
Alright, going to round 4. The Dawn is on his last legs. But we'll take the first turn. We do not currently have the Bombard Cannon available, so we're going... Oh, we can't tech attack too. Nothing works anymore. Can we just leave? Maybe.
Flee.
Legally allowed to leave.
You can do it, Dawn Elephant. Go on, join the whatever the evil league of characters we're accruing over these missions.
Nah, I feel there's gonna be cooler people than Don Elephant in this week. 1 ram hits you, Dialga, prone. Followed up by a pulse laser against you at 1 accuracy. Hitting for 4, down to 3, close. That's Don Elephant's first turn. Alright, it's not looking good.
Do y'all want me to try and finish him off before he gets to go again?
I could try something.
I want to see Dialga do an
You want
attack, get immediately structured, and stunned. That's my dream today.
I'm sure that could happen.
If I go and use my marker light, I could let you get a crit off afterwards.
Yeah,
But then
thing
the
I'm worried
Don,
about is then
the
you
Don
get
just
another
also
burn.
repaired its bombard cannon, by the way.
Oh wait, if he ends a turn in there, does that mean he gets locked on as well?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm basically
Yeah, if I get lock on and then marker light doesn't double the lock on, but it can let you get the.
You can consume the lock-on for the marker light.
That is true. You know what? Yeah.
The 200 IQ play.
Oh wait, he's got a wait. Is he locked on right now?
Yeah.
Oh wait, could you let me try something? Cause I've got a thing I can do.
Well, marker light's going to make it locked on again, anyways. But it lets the next attack potentially crit he can't do stuff while he's still locked on.
If I hit him with Last Argument of Kings again, he'll take 4 heat and then suffer burn equal to his heat.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
also just swing with 2 nanocarbons.
True, that would just end it. Unless you structure and stun.
That is also
Yeah.
true.
The
No,
the
and
meme
it's up
end,
to
the
fucking-
meme ending.
I'll just Marker light is a full
Full tech,
tech. So I mean, I can just do that really quick, and then there'll still be a lock on, and you guys can figure out whatever the hell.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
One
Yeah, you
marker
know what,
light.
Anything. If anything, I can also drop him on some mines as well if we need a little extra damage.
Accuracy for the marker light.
Solid hit.
I don't know
Takes
the
2
damage.
heat. Once before the start of your next turn, when an allied character hits your target, you may declare as a reaction that they have hit a weak spot. It becomes critical. Nice.
Also, wait, does it still have the spines? Didn't it lose a system? Or is that a trait?
That's a trait.
Got
It lost the ramjets and predatory logic. But it's also repairing continuously, so I think it's back up to full or something. But it can take attacks, so who cares?
And that's my whole turn.
Cool beans. Don Elefante, one last shot. One last trip to Flavor Town. As we are angling the bombard cannon on this spot, hitting 3 characters.
Oh, you got the bombard? Or no, wait, the bombard.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
I can
you
impose
repaired it.
difficulty on that.
Yes, you can make it double difficult if you like.
I thought it lost the bombard.
It did, but then it took a turn and repaired it.
Ah.
Because Ultra.
Well, I'm imposing difficulty on that.
Absolutely. 2 difficulty each. Lotus. Stuntman. And oh, miss. Okay.
Nice.
What an exit, Don. What an exit. Alright. That's a
Lob
turn.
the shell wide.
That's a turn, and that's that. Alright, Dialga. Are you ready?
Okay. Alright, here we go.
Whew.
Chain axe number 1. I guess? Whatever.
Sure.
Let's do it. And this one I don't want to use the crit on.
Fair. It's a
Regular
hit.
hit.
3.
Kinetic damage.
You
And
start
I
Tell
take-
me when I declare that you got a critical hit, where I spontaneously decide that that's what happened.
Oh. Not the stun. System destroyed.
I lose a system. I think I will lose my pattern B hex charges that I have not used.
We're not out of the woods yet. We have a second chance. Cascade check.
Oh,
Oh.
No, alright.
that would have been fun though.
You got it.
Okay. Okay, so that did 3 damage.
Already put it in?
Nanocarbon with 1 accuracy. Do you have to declare it like before I roll?
No, after it hit.
No, after.
Crits anyway.
There you go.
Well, it's already a crit. I'll save that.
Okay, so 15 damage.
That's a destroy Don Elefante, unless...
That's-
No, we're done.
No.
That's the Junk Lord.
And then I attack Palkia.
Wait, what?
I literally can't stop myself, sorry.
Yep, you got it. One swing at Palkia. Let's do it.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay.
Let's do it.
1, 2. And honestly, I may as well kind of move down here so I can hit the Lotus projector if we're just trying to be as efficient as possible.
True.
Okay, and then
Oh no, you can't.
I'll
You're,
just-
you're,
I mean, feel free
uh,
to try and hit the projector. It's invisible, so you might miss.
It's a miss
Oh.
anyway. Alright. We're done. We have secured the area and vanquished the local Junkie Lord.
Did it, everybody?
Woo.
A wacky man. Perfect. That was a lot of fun. That's a good concept. A strong start for the season, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
Very fun.
I had to learn how to play a
was.
hacker.
I loved playing my wacky knife mine.
The nice
Your
swallowtail.
guy was so funny. You'd spew out mines everywhere, and for the longest time, for that first round, I was just like, "How is this helpful to us?" And then you just teleported and you to drop him on the mines. I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
yes."
For
Like, oh, yes, now
your
you're-
efforts, we will award some license levels here.
Cool.
Dialga, going to 4. Stuntman, going to 6.
I believe so.
Looks right. Infidel, going to something. There you are.
4.
And Palkia, going to 3. Core bonus time. Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
thank you very much for this wonderful session. It was a blast. Can't do it too often, but man, I'm gonna enjoy this week. It's gonna be great. All right, that's it from me. Thanks for playing, and I'll see you on the Discord.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rob.
Rob.
Thank
Have
you,
a good one,
Ralph.
everybody.
Have a good one.
All right, Twitch chat. Listen, Twitch chat. If I forget this after the break, please DM me on Discord. I'm losing my mind. Perfect. That was a very fun first session. The Pyro. Doesn't the only defense still get teleported? Yes, you're absolutely correct. I bungled that badly. That's what happens when you stop reading rules text. Which you should never do. But yes, you're absolutely right. We forgot to teleport Don Elefante there. Happens. It happens. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed putting together the boss with you guys in the break. Looking forward to the rest. Yeah, that's it from me. Any questions about anything this week? Somebody had a question. Don Elefante needed like an oomph gun, to be honest. Like an assault rifle or something. Or a nanocarbon sword. One gun, the bombard cannon is good, but it never hits. And the pulse laser hits, but never, like, doesn't deal enough damage, period. The spikes were really fun. The resistance, I think I forgot a couple times. Which, you know, fair enough. And it's unlucky that the Hacker 2 went through and just prevented Predator logic entirely. But yeah. We take it. Great. Next game is going to be tomorrow. Same concept. Let me just double check real quick what tomorrow's team is. Tomorrow's team, we have a Gorgon with Shepherd Field, Insulated Blast Plating, Shabti Omnigun. We have a Baylor with Pressure Plating, Lockhill Subsystem, Dismemberment, and Extrude Basilisk. We have a Tortuga with Seeking Payload, Warp Shield, and Martha Stop. And Grounded and Gorilla. And we have a Metal Mark with Integrated Cloak, Internal Metafold, Shield Magazines, and the Nushabti Omnigun. Cool beans. Let's see how that one goes. These loaders are wild, yeah, they're pretty good. Having a lot of fun. I think everybody is. Yeah, nah, it's a strong start for a new season. Definitely. Big thanks to Spyglass, by the way, because ordinarily it would have been Spyglass week, but he was so generous to let me do the junkyard stuff this week. So big shout out to Spyglass for that. It's very, very generous of him. And yeah, that's it for me. Should we raid somebody? We should. We should raid somebody. I got 20 people. Don't go away now that I'm raiding somebody, okay? Stay! We're going to raid a Metal Gear Rising Revengeance stream because that's all I know. How do I raid? Rules of Nature. Nah. Yeah! He was the third strongest junk lord. I don't know. I think Don Elefante was pretty tame. To be honest. We'll see how it goes with the other junk lords. Shit, I forgot the name of the stream. Nukmus. Alright, thanks for watching. See you around for the next stream. See you around in Discord. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching. Here's to a new season of Interpoint. And I'll need to go see if I can fix the damn Discord sound effects. Shit, it's so annoying. Has to do with the Discord update. I bet ya. Alright, Raid. Have a good one. Take it easy, and goodbye.